Mishi! Hello everyone, my name is Kane and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time, we put into Act 3 and oh my gosh, so much Hammond, I don't even know where to begin. But one thing I have to know, if I look over... Yeah! Using the power left by Saint Leon, Milliam lives on in an astral form, her cheerful spirit miraculously unbroken. I still think we're going to be able to get her back, like, fully alive. We can just put her astral form into a new combat shell. Like, let's just replicate her body. They've clearly made whatever. Anyways, this time we're in Michelin Wonderland. Yeah, it's kind of weird. The world's about to end tomorrow, and yeah, we're just kind of at a amusement park. But we're supposed to just have our one last little cooldown before the finale begins. So, yeah, this is apparently very similar to Summer Festival, the guides I have said, where a bunch of events and stuff like that. But we've got a bunch of things we can do first because there are a bunch of things we can get right now. Okay, here we go. Oh god, I just saw. Oh god. Okay, let's just get into it. I'll talk about my fears later.
It's been quite some time since the entire swimming club got together.
Yeah, and maybe the first time we've ever done so outside practice.
Well, a place like this, I figure the bigger the group, the bigger the fun, right? Where do you want to hit first, Allie? The beach? The park? I think I'd like to hit the food stalls. But maybe we should do that after the horror coaster. Getting spooked might help us build up an appetite. Sure, sounds good to me.
Horror coaster. Must admit, just thinking of it sends a chill up my spine.
That's all part of the fun.
Something's gonna be around the park with the swimming club, huh? Let's see, she's finally comfortable enough to go have fun with her friends. And she has Milliam again. It's still great. Tita, we can apparently talk to you.
Okay, so I was thinking we could go shopping. Or maybe ride the Ferris wheel together. Oh, but I'd like to check out the Castle of Mirrors and the food stalls.
Okay, cool your jets. We're not gonna have time for all that. Don't forget we're meeting up with the Stella and the Ars later.
You're right. I'm gonna have to prioritize. So, Agate, I was wondering, how do you feel about, you know...
About what?
Nothing.
Alright then. Anyway, whatever you want to do, I'm up for it. You got me for the whole evening. I know that's not a ton of time, but I figure there's still plenty we can do. You know, just not everything.
Thanks, Agate.
Those two are so close, it's really sweet. I feel like something between them is a little different than usual, though. Could be wrong, though, and I'm definitely not about to bring it up. Gets a new character profile for that. We can go to the shops. Rider boots. 9% evasion, you say? I'm gonna keep a couple of those. We got a bunch of this I can take. It's so much money. But that's not what I want to talk to yet. For next up, we've got Toval somewhere in here. Okay, so here we are. Hey, Toval. Major Michael, out for a couple of drinks?
You know it.
Come to think of it, I never got the chance to properly thank you for your help for helping me back in Lemay. We couldn't have stopped those railway cannons without you as your arson.
Yeah, it was a team effort. We wouldn't have gone far without you in command.
Anyway, tonight's not about work. Drink up. Let's enjoy ourselves.
I didn't realize you were such a lush. To tell you the truth, I'm not. Anne can drink me under the table any day of the week. She's proven that time and time again. I prefer to savor my liquor, but with her, it always turns into some kind of contest. Drunks like her always...
It makes sense that the head of the Grawl sweater can hold her liquor, I guess.
I feel your pain, Tevu. It's the same for me whenever I go out with Principal Aurelia. She just keeps chugging drinks like there's no tomorrow, and she expects me to try and match her pace. Taking the time to enjoy the flavor and aroma of each drink is much more my style.
You said it. Who knew you and I had so much in common?
My thoughts exactly.
It's nice to see these two hitting it off. Come to think of it, they both have a similar outlook on life. Surprised they weren't already friends before now. Yeah, it is kind of. So you can already see why my disdain is here. Badge Masters. Now here's the problem. This one is especially bad. You wanna know why? Apparently, here's what the guide I'm having here tells me. If you win against Toval for the first time in Vantage Matchers, not only will he give you an accessory, he will give you an extra missile. I'm taking it. Jesus Christ. The fact that there's another freaking ticket locked behind you playing Vantage Master. Let's ignore it. Next up, Professor Schmidt or Makarov.
Now tell me, what is the current status on your end?
Well, I've just about completed most of the things you asked from me. As for the information sharing network we're using to consolidate tomorrow's tactical data, given our cooperation with the Wiseland forces, we should be set at a framework completion of around 8%.
In other words, not yet complete. You're losing your edge, Second Disciple.
Oh, come on, Professor. That's unreasonable, even for you. You're the one who sprung this colossal project up on the spot, no questions asked. It ain't getting done that quickly.
Sounds like you guys have got your hands full.
Oh, Schwarzer. Didn't see you there.
My disciple and I are reviewing the logistical intricacies of tomorrow's plan. Now shoot.
Sorry, just one quick question, I'll be gone. When you say an information sharing network, do you mean His Highness's son or shell?
Correctly assumed. Despite my disdain for these so-called artifacts, we cannot ignore its practicality in this particular instance. It's only the logical choice to make.
Sounds a lot more worthwhile when you put it that way. Just wish you'd done so from the get-go. Oh well, we got done time behind this thing, so we have hope to have it all finished up sometime tonight.
Hey, Uncle Macro... Oh. Is it Mint?
Hey, Uncle Makarov, it's finally finished.
Yep, it's Mint.
As subtle as ever.
Now I see. You're the one helping Instructor Makarov build up the tactical network, aren't you, Mint?
Yep, gotta admit, she knows what she's doing, especially with...
Tactical, who worked now? No, wait, I know what that is. I think you mentioned it before.
Mint?
You gotta be kidding me.
What have you been doing all this time, then?
Well, at first I was doing all the work Uncle Makarov asked me to. Then I got distracted and started working on a little side project instead. But get this, while I was testing things, I ended up making contact with a certain special someone. Someone you're really gonna want to talk with, Uncle Makarov.
What did you... Huh?
The hell are you going on about this time? You can save the stupid hogwash for later.
Stupid hogwash, am I?
Wait, you're...
Got Hohen Altheim of the Sutherland province, yes. Apparently you and I should have a little talk about my daughter, Mary. No, Altheim? This is Instructor Mary's for... Oh, gee... Man, what the... What did you do? Oh, man. Talk about timing. Can't tell if it's lucky or lousy just yet, though.
I am totally by accident. It's pretty super duper awesome of me, don't you think? Anyway, tomorrow's battle's gonna be mondo dangerous, so I think you two will have a lot heart to heart about Instructor Mary. I mean, you two have already been going out for like over a year.
Oh, yeah, you say? Goodness, I had no idea. It would seem my daughter isn't there with you right now, but that may be for the best. Now, perhaps you'd like to fill me in on the details?
Man, I'm begging you. Keep that mouthy chatterbox of yours shut for once.
I hadn't realized you left this loose end untied. How very remiss of you. You know I don't tolerate sloppy work. You do well to finish the job you started.
Not you too, Professor.
Good job. Me's going to propose? Ooh-wee, I can feel my heart racing laps already.
Can all of you stop getting the wrong idea?
I'm starting to feel a little bad for him now. Have fun, Makarov.
Oh, that's a big old flopperati. Uncle Makarov sure gave me an earful for it, too. It'll mean things will go okay between him and Instructor Mary's dad anyway.
What's done is done. You should focus instead on the task at hand. Schwarzer, I highly suggest you don't leave any unfinished business today either.
I don't plan to, but thank you. Nice to see even the professor has a soft side.
And what are you gawking at? Is there something stuck on my face?
Oh no, I was just gonna say goodbye. See you, Professor.
That's the second page to Mint. Next up, we want to go to Cendrillon.
Whoa! Blake Marine, you have to hear this. Seems Glass and Go have gone and bought out this place too. And so Hugo here is going on about an inspection and work and all.
Well, as long as I'm in the neighborhood, why wouldn't I? We're re-examining our business policies, so I need to get a better grasp on how our subsidiaries do things.
Check out the tryhard over here.
Ever the businessman, eh, Hugo? Businessman or no, though, I'm glad to have you here offering your support to your fellow Thor students. It means a lot to have you with us, Hugo.
The feeling's mutual, and I'll be doing everything I can to help. Seems the least I could do after all I've put you through.
It's a relief to see you come to your senses at last. At least I know I was there wasting my time. There's one not in that I can even escape class and go at an amusement park, though.
Don't tell me you're jealous, Becky. If your association lacks the proper funding and influence, you've no one to blame but yourself.
You what? Who'd be jealous of you? You mad numpty. I mean, sure, it'd probably be fun to break into the live shows and merchandising, but...
You and Becky make for quite the pair.
No.
Apparently... Gilded Ultramarine Cameo. This is a gift for Aurelia. Coco Panda's Tale Part 3. And Crossbill Time Special Issue. And a Machette Plush. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, jeez.
Oh my.
I want to see what would happen.
Seems you had it tough. And
We're probably going to have a lot of profile upgrades by the time we're done here.
wow.
Oh, hey. Do I need to talk to you two? It doesn't say I have to, but I'm going to anyway. Well, if it isn't the Craigs, checking out what the stores I have to offer.
Yeah, it's just nice to get away for a little too. It's been a while since Fiona and I actually got to spend some time together.
It really has. Maybe I'll pick something up for you. Some little charm to keep you safe.
Fiona, I... Sure, I like that.
I know what you're thinking. That you can handle yourself, that you don't need your big sister taking care of you anymore. I still worry, so promise me you'll stay safe, Elliot. That goes for you too, Reen.
Of course, Fiona, I promise.
Me too. You can count on that. Wait, I do have to hang out with you. The guy lied to me. Or... No, I'm an idiot. It didn't lie to me. I'm the one who's an idiot. Never mind. I lied to myself. While we're at it, let's go ahead and give this event item.
An antique shell cameo.
A splendid gift. Thank you, Schwarzer.
I've acquired quite a number of intriguing art pieces in my time as a noblewoman. This will make a fine addition to my collection.
Oh, I had no idea you were an art collector. I picked this gift for you to thank you for all your help and guidance.
Your chivalry knows no bounds, does it? Allow me to gift you this in return.
Gold Dia bracelet. I get a gold Dia bracelet? I don't know if it's alright for me to accept something so valuable.
It's a fair trade for the cameo. I hope it helps you in your endeavors.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. What does the gold Dia bracelet do? Holy strength! Jesus Christ! Okay, next up, Restaurant Fortuna.
Oh,
Inspectorine.
well done, instructor.
Oh, here. I didn't realize you were here. And you're that girl from Arkansas.
I was in the neighborhood to see Zex and decided to catch up with Mueller. Along the way, this young lady helped us out with a sticky situation. It wasn't that big of a deal, really. You could have handled it without my help, so just hurry up and forget about it.
I'm feeling a little lost here.
Apparently, Mother and Mueller ran to the Imperial Defense Force on their way to Missionum. Suddenly helped them to slip away before things could escalate. It wasn't anything special. I just worked with Ply and the others to draw their attention toward the station. You also treated the public to a fantastic performance at your rehearsal. When I heard you were part of the Operation Shining Steel, I knew I had to find some way to thank you. Won't you spend a little time with us so I can thank you properly? Well... Hey, Sword Boy, she's your mom, right? Say something to her.
Sorry, but once she takes a liking to someone, it's nigh impossible to tear her away. At this point, I would just recommend playing along. What's the worst that can happen? If you like, I'll come with you and make sure things don't get out of hand.
Okay, fine, but I don't know about this whole mom thing.
Can't imagine this how any of them thought they were going to spend their evening. Well, maybe Aria. Restaurant Fortuna. There's so many people. Jesus Christ! Wait, Instructor Nightheart, you're here too? Wait, what are you doing here? That question answers itself, Shorter. General Craig ordered me to get the lay of the land, so I thought I'd drop by. I'll have to return to my duties come dawn, of course. That's right. The 4th Division's moving out tomorrow. This may be the last time we ever see each other. Come on, Mueller. Don't toss us though we're marching into the jaws of death. We're both making it back. We each have reasons we can't afford not to, right? Can't argue with that. You two are so cool, I can hardly stand it. Just look at you macho military men. And this heartwarming, manly friendship you two have going, it's all too much. Instructor Thomas, I've been meaning to ask, but what are you even doing here? Isn't that obvious? As a former Thor's instructor, I merely want to give my regards to my old colleague, Instructor Nightheart. Oh dear, did I interrupt a beautiful moment between these two? Ah, I did, didn't I? I can see it on your faces. No, not at all. While you're here, Thomas, it might be worthwhile to go over your part in the operation as well. Oh, no, that's all right. Carry on, just pretend I'm not here. Easier said than done. You just can't resist stirring things up. I love Thomas, he's silly.
Why is every member of the Gralsritter just silly? Kevin silly, Wazzy silly, he friggin' and Thomas is silly. Barkhorn was probably silly too. Why are all the Dominion silly? I love them.
This is an interesting pairing too. Roselia, that's a different look for you. Oh, it's your adult form!
Surprise, this is my true form. The area within this barrier is rich in mana. And tonight's a full moon, which amplifies its effects even further. I'm truly in my element.
Clearly. And you invite Doobly to come drinking with you.
I don't usually indulge in alcohol, but this is a special case. I wanted to drink a toast to my lord's memory. Yeah, and could really put him away. In that case, it would be disrespectful not to follow suit. That goes for you too, Schwarzer. Join us for a glass. This was my lord's favorite herb liquor, the finest drink to ever come out of Liquoram.
Leon's favorite, huh? I'd be honored to try some. Wow, the fragrance is really distinctive. Kinda tickles the back of your sinuses.
Isn't it just? I like that it doesn't go straight to your head or make you nauseous either. You can thank the medicinal effects of the herbs for that. I like something a little heavier for a night out, but this is a great little palate cleanser. This scent takes me right back to 250 years ago, for better or worse. Drykel's preference was always for hard liquor, of course.
I'd believe it. It's cool to see Roselia not in her child form. It's like she becomes a different person. These are also a unique combination of people. Well, all the reporters.
Alright, here's the success of the rehearsal performance and the special joint issue of the Crossville Times. Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers! Phew, that was way more work than I thought it would be.
I mean, we did end up working across 4 different media outlets to get the word out. The Imperial Chronicle, the Crossville Times, Imperial Chronicle Radio, and Radio Trista all working together.
It must be the most ambitious CrossFit over event in media history. I'm really grateful for all your help. Feels like a lifetime since we last got to put out a new issue out.
It's my pleasure. I get the feeling the censors won't be too pleased with some of these articles, though.
Nah, we'll be fine. Between the war starting and the whole fortress situation, no one's going to have time to raise a stink about our paper. Yeah, whatever happens, happens. Besides, can't we say the theme about our little plan for tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess we can.
One more toast then to the success of Operation Ultimate Journalist tomorrow. Cheers!
Cheers.
Glad to see them all in high spirits. Sounds like they got some kind of plan in place. Knowing these guys, it's probably gonna be something outrageous.
These idiots. I love them.
Can't believe we get to eat as much as we want, and all free. This is real high-class stuff, and nothing on the menu's off limits either. This is even better than the park at Orcus Tower. Is this heaven? This must be heaven.
Are you sure it's alright for me to join you?
Of course, we're all Thor students. We might as well be friends. You guys might want to cut the small talk. This place may be an all-you-can-eat, but our time here is limited. We got a big day ahead of us, Tara, and we need to be fully filled up for it. Yeah, it's not like we're gonna get another chance to chow down like this. You're right. My body's gonna need energy if I'm gonna bulk up.
I'm not entirely sure it's possible to overeat and keep food in reserve like that.
This is quite the eventful table. That gives Maya another page. We can buy the Imperial Tea recipe here. I'll just take one of these, why not? I'm curious about something. No. Okay. We are not even close to being done with talking to people. I'm going to tell you that now. Next up, let's go talk to Cassius. Ringing, there you are.
Thanks for coming.
Joshua, fill me in on the details. Heard you two knew each other from before? Yes, we became acquainted through Toval during the guild raid 4 years ago. Master Kafai has told me much about Cassius as well, so we became friends in no time.
And after that, I introduced you and Arios. That duel you two had will go down in history as one of the greatest feats of swordsmanship in Zumerian history.
Well, I must say I was amazed that your staff mastery could see off our blades. They seem like they're in an entirely different league as far as skill goes, the Divine Blade of Wind included.
Oh yes, about the discussion I mentioned. The night has just begun, so feel free to enjoy yourself a little bit more first. This matter might be a bit complicated.
I had a feeling you might say that. His Highness gave you some tickets, did he not? This is your night. Spend it wisely. Did you come back and speak to Lieutenant General Craig after using 3 of your attraction tickets?
That reminds me, Josh Swinyard...
Sorry. I had a revulsive reaction to... Edel, Dorothy, Emily, and Teresia.
Oh, hello, Reem. Guess you work so hard at work.
Hi, everybody. Emily, Teresia, really glad you decided to join us.
At first, I wasn't sure if we should. You know, being a huge conflict of interest and all. But then Supreme Commander Van Dyke had us reassigned to the Independent Raid Force.
What?
We're a covert ops unit charged with taking down internal threats to the Empire at our own discretion. A fake description, admittedly, but one that allows groups like Ouroboros and Jaegerhorse to fall under our jurisdiction. In other words, it's the unit created to give us the authority needed to fight this battle.
Those rules sound dangerously vague, but so long as they have you fighting by our side, I'm not about to complain.
Then fight is what we'll do. We gotta make up for that sorry state you last saw me in. We're gonna give it all to make tomorrow a major success. Now we finally found a path we can believe in, and we're more than ready to help out.
Thanks. I knew we could count on you.
That's right. This reconciliation is truly a thing of beauty. I hear a lot of other Thor's graduates in the army are getting the same treatment. They'll be able to participate in the operation too. Shaping up to be quite the reunion.
I can hardly wait. We can give more superb dishes to you if we want.
You have my deepest...
We can also talk to Patrick and... We already talked to you. Did we get an upgrade profile for you? We're if you couldn't tell, we're going to be getting a lot of upgraded page profiles. Yeah, Teresia, upgrade profile page. We're getting a lot of upgrade profile pages.
Yo! Dear Master Patrick, allow me to congratulate you on your accomplishments in Eastern Erebonia.
They're hardly worth congratulating. I merely assisted Lord Mateus and his allies in dealing with some unsavory characters. I'm far more impressed by what you've been up to, Celestine.
Taking care of my father and his affairs must have been no simple task. You flatter me. Compared to the Civil War, this was but a walk in the park. You deflected, a young master, but you really have matured. That we can speak so casually about your involvement on the world stage is proof. In that case, Celestine, wouldn't it be high time you stop calling me young master? Or do you still see me as a child? Well, I can hardly walk that back now, can I? Very well, Lord Patrick. I can get used to that. I've been counting on you to take care of logistics tomorrow, Celestine. I trust you will not let us down. But of course.
Next up, so we got that down. So let's head over to the Michelin Wharf now. Now, something I want to check. This is going to be weird, but I want to see the fish that I have. I don't have any. There's something I want to do here first that's actually kind of important. There's a fishing spot right here.
This
We need to grab a specific kind of fish.
got a bite. Nice.
That's definitely not it.
Not
We
bad.
should
at
be able to
all.
grab what I need here,
There.
is what the guide I have says.
Got a bite.
I don't think it really matters on
Got
like
away. There.
size or anything.
Got a bite. Nice.
Is this it? Let's see.
It's a whopper.
Rainbow trout. This is what we need. There's this cat here. Elizabeth.
Meow.
Oh, there's a cat here. Hey there, little gal. You hungry?
Meow.
Sounds like a yes to me. I think there should be a fishing spot nearby. Let's say we try and catch you something to eat. Here's a rainbow trout. Here you go, little gal. Eat up.
Meow.
There we are. You like that, don't you?
Meow.
A Michelin Wonderland ticket. How the hell did you get this? Huh. A Michelin special ticket? Is this your little way of saying thanks, maybe?
Meow.
Well, in that case, I humbly accept.
Thanks, kitty. Meow.
Lyndon Gaius? This is an interesting combination. Hey, Reed, come and check out the jetty? Yeah, I felt like I needed to cool down a little. I take it you two did the same?
Yes, although we didn't come together. We only ran into each other a little while ago. The city looks so beautiful at night. I used to love looking at all the lights when I worked at St. Ursula Hospital.
It sounds to me like you make Crossville your second home. I feel a little nostalgic myself. This northerly wind brings back memories of Nord. It feels familiar somehow.
Is that right? Guys, listen. Tomorrow's going to be the greatest challenge we've ever faced. We gotta meet that challenge with all we have to protect every place we've ever called home.
Agreed. And all the people we love.
That's right.
Okay, now I'm really confused.
Are Gaius and Lynn dating now? Or are they just really good friends?
Reem?
Are you still with us, Reed? Sorry, I didn't mean to space out. Either way, it's none of my business. Gaius? Wait, I need to see that character profile thing. Hang on. Seems as they have more in common than just art. Okay, you two have fun. It really does look like they're... Let's go see Kenneth and Annabelle.
It really is beautiful out here. Countless stars dot in the sky. Countless lanterns drift in the waves.
Nothing like a few good casts on the summer night, huh? By the way, Annabelle, I wanted to thank you. I never expected you to stick with me all this way.
Don't be silly. I'm helping because I want to. You don't need to worry about me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I still need to tell you something about what I have to do as a graduate of Thor's. This world of lazy lives and idle nights is worth risking anything to protect, even my life. What I'm trying to say is, this might be the last time we meet.
Kenneth?
I'm sorry. we've been through so much together. No one knows how this world will play out. You need to go back home where it's safe, first thing tomorrow morning.
But you can't. I can't.
Huh?
I'm not gonna say goodbye to you, Kenneth. I won't. I didn't stick with you all this time just to wish you a nice death. I know I was just here for the ride at the start. I don't have the same convictions, strong convictions that you have. But here's what I am going to say, something I never had the heart to before. I can't just follow behind you forever. I get that. So just promise me this, Kenneth. Promise me you'll come home safely because how else could we go on a cross-continent fishing trip together? You messed it up. You're supposed to tell him how you feel.
Well, I'm not sure I should be spying on this tender moment. Though I guess she didn't quite hit the mark anyway. Well, have fun. Apparently, if you talk to him now, you can get the Flamir. Oh, this is where you can also get the Flamir Ojo brines. So it's really been great so far. I can tell you guys have really been living it up yourselves, huh? Yeah, definitely. But aren't you on the clock? Well, that's just how it's gotta go. I've been swamped, so I'm way behind on getting up to speed with all my contacts. I'm hanging in there. It's nothing for you to worry about. Oh, and by the way, we got high hopes for Operation Shining Steel on our end, too. You know, I don't want us to live through yet another tragedy. I hope tonight gives you the strength to put an end to all this. Thank you. Could he be... I kind of like to talk to him some more if the chance ever arises. Oh, Valmar! The fact that we can still talk to you makes me cry. Valley! Hey, Valmar. It's good to see you. You as well, Reen. Valley! The cast of the Great Twilight may soon be upon us, but this evening is still as lovely as ever. Yeah, it really is. Now that you mention it, we had an evening just like this 2 years back. Yeah. How coincidental. I was just thinking exactly the same. I know I said this already, but I really am glad you're back to your old self again. I'm just sorry that I couldn't do anything to help. I too will say something I have already said many times before. You needn't worry. My past awakeners have all experienced their share of agony and hesitation, and yet each of them continue to persevere in spite of it. You, Reen, are no different than they. I guess, but... Wait. When you say past awakeners, that includes Emperor Dracula's, right? Was he like me too? Naturally so. I finally managed to recover the whole of my memories, you see. Though because I fell asleep not long after the War of the Lions, the Dracula's I remember was only a prince. It is both amusing and gratifying to learn that the hopeless optimist I once knew is today praised as father of the Renaissance. I'll bet it is. So, what do you think of him now then? The measure of a man differs, of course, from youth to middle age, but the color of his soul remains the same. I sense no trace of him being manipulated by Ishmelga. Really? I see. Thanks, Elmar. I think I'm ready to face him, no matter how things turn out. And when I do, it's up to me... No. Up to all of us to stop him. That pleases me to hear. It also makes me realize just how much you have grown, Reen. I still have a long way to go, and without the luxury of time. Tomorrow's the day that decides it all. I'll be counting on you, partner. As will I. My power is yours. You know, there's something I want to mention that I actually think is probably going to happen. So, Leon's dead, right? So that means Ouroboros is out of a member, right? Of course, an Anguis. Just like with Wiseman, there's now an empty slot in Ouroboros for an Anguis to join up. I think I can already predict how it's going to go. It's going to be Rufus, isn't it? Rufus is going to replace the 7th Anguis. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Just like how Maribel replaced Wiseman, Rufus is probably going to end up replacing Leon. That's what I'm predicting is going to happen. It feels too fitting. I just think it's way too fitting that Rufus is... I don't even want to think about that man. Anyways, let's not think about him. Let's go ahead and head over to the Michelin Wonderland entrance area. Oh boy, we got so much more to do. We are not even close to getting done. This area is potentially just going to be all Eventide, the Eventide section. All right, we got more to do. Machias, what do you... Machias? Hey, Rain, want to go for a drink or something?
You can come to my stall. You can come to my stall. Just make sure you get sell your bill. Don't go thinking you get a special treatment just because you're a regular.
But wouldn't that... Oh, never mind. You two opened up a stall, huh?
Yeah, problem with that. I gotta earn some extra cash to pay Cargo's medical bill somehow. And Magians wasn't doing anything, so I figured he could help out too.
I mean, I do have other responsibilities, you know. But after seeing how hard you worked to find Cargo, I figured this was the least I could do. I wasn't able to help you before, but I intend to make up for that.
Magius.
It makes sense now.
Hey, I know you got stuff of your own to deal with. Find the government and all. Seems you've been pushing yourself pretty hard lately, for once in your life. Doing your duty's fine, all. Just make sure you come home safe. You got everyone in the Ost district worried.
I got it. I never thought I'd hear you say something so considerate. Who are you, and what have you done with the real Pattery?
The real Pattery's gonna feed you your glasses if you don't shut up.
Right. Let me buy you a drink later. Non-alcoholic, of course.
Nice. Make mine a gammy ginger ale. I'm about to drink you under the damn table.
It's non-alcoholic. No one's gonna be under any tables. Underneath it all, you can tell how much Pattery really cares about Machias. Everything depends on tomorrow. We gotta do our best so that these two can keep their promise. So what is it? Wait. Mall. Next up, the Ferris wheel area. Rex.
Here's a snap, there's a snap, everywhere's a snap. Think those pretty girls in my natural habitat. And damn, it's good to be home. Speaking of pretty girls, Rain, seems to me there's one girl in particular that's captured your fancy. Just remember to be a good guy, okay? I'll be rooting for you.
That's enough mind reading from you, Rex. Just bonk about. Elisa, Emma, and Louise.
I never knew you were such an amusement park aficionado, Louise. Last time I was in Crossville, I had an annual pass, so I pretty much know about this place inside and out.
Looks like Louise is giving you the grand tour.
Yeah, we're planning on meeting up with Laura and Fia a little later. But for now, we thought it might be fun to spend some time with the current Thor students. We may be alumni, but we're really just following Louise's lead. Oh, when it comes to Michelin, I'm practically a professor. Come on, you three. I'll give you the definitive amusement park experience. 3? You let me come as well? Well, I guess it could be interesting.
Oh, go have fun, Saline. Cats don't get to ride on amusement park rides every day.
I can change my human form, you know.
Michette. And that's Pie. Hey, next up, we're going to the Ferris wheel area. Yep. We need to find Randy and Toa here.
Yes!
Do you morons ever think about anything other than what you want? Hey, are you even listening to me? George, Crow, you too.
Yeah, we just don't have a good excuse.
I guess I should apologize for my actions during the Civil War.
I think so too, but Angie, you're not blameless either. You should have run off to the cemetery on your own without saying anything 2 months ago. I know that you felt bad about planning to dig up Crow's grave, but you could have said something and gotten someone else's perspective. You didn't explain George's actions in Calvert either. Toa, are you angry at me?
Oh!
No, of course not. I'm not angry at all. Not even a little.
Oh no! George! George just taking a drink.
It's not what she's saying that makes this awkward. Toa's relentless logic at times like these is terrifying. Doesn't help that she's been drinking too.
Hey, you should be listening to us too. The only thing is that has nothing to do with you. As graduates of Thor's, you need to be paid more respectably. Understood.
Roger that. Well, I dropped out, so you can't call me a graduate.
Nice try, Crow. You may have dropped out, but regulations state you can always re-enroll. If you end up at the branch campus being Marine, well...
Hey? Oh, hell no. Being your student would be bad enough. But if I were Marines, you brought this on yourself, you know.
If that happens, you better get to studying.
It's been a long time since I've seen the four of them together like this. I'm sure they realize how unlikely it is, too.
Besides, until we manage to put this great Twilight business to an end, I'm living on borrowed time. Yep, any way you slice it. My being here contradicts reality itself. Doesn't matter what you, Adios, or anyone else has to say about it. My fate's not gonna change one bit.
They're smiling and staying positive. They really are something special. Yeah, it's very likely that tomorrow is going to be Crow's last day to be alive. Once the Great Twilight is over with, there's going to be no reason for him to exist.
I thought George and Jellicoe would be getting some quality time together. But we bumped into them, and now it's all four of us hanging out like always.
So that's what happened.
Hey, wait, I got a great idea, man. How about you and Toa hanging out? You give me a chance to sneak off and chat someone up.
What? Crow! I think that's our cue to leave, George.
Sounds good, but you know, I don't think it's me you want to spend time with.
Well, with Kia, Ren, Tita, and Tio around. Oh, and we should acquaint ourselves with Sully, too.
Oh, she's really missing the point.
That was a good point for me to stop. Just try to enjoy yourself.
Looks like Angie got a gift for me. An Eastern style dress. Oh, that's cute. Where's Randy? I knew this would. I knew Tio would be just in awe.
You get an advance performance of the latest Mishy show. It's amazing, Jingo. Seriously, it's gonna be a hell of an episode. Mecha Mishy only showed up a few months back, so I was surprised when they made it up so fast. But then boom, things got real crazy. We can't afford to miss this. You know so much about Mishy. Are you a big fan, Jingo? You can? This is all super basic stuff. Alright then, should we cheer Mishy on? Yeah, right when you are.
Yeah, they really are two peas in a pod. I love these two.
I knew you were one of us, Jingo, but I truly never would have guessed that you were this big a Mishy fan. As I finally found a true friend for life.
Cerberus! A large piece of meat on the bone. Looks like you're really enjoying that, huh? You've been working hard, but I'm afraid I'll need to ask for your help tomorrow, too. Woof.
They're doing monthly events to spice up the Mishy show. They post the schedule on the OrbitalNet, as you expect in this day and age.
Ashley, you're here.
The one and only. Don't really know why but I was invited too. Probably something to do with offering my services in the operation tomorrow.
Tomorrow's operations, huh? I see. That's encouraging to hear.
Well, I'm taking care of Django and all that, so putting duty before mirror isn't all that bad. It's a nice chance to really spread your wings, Ash and Chevalier.
I fully intend to do just that.
Yoda! I still get why they're so fired up. What's the big deal about some big dumb Mishy show? This is kitty stuff.
John, did you say something? Yes, if you want me to post your dirty little secrets all over the OrbitalNet, feel free to keep talking.
Oh no!
Keep that camera steady. You better capture every minute of this. Oh, why are you making up for your stupidity? Give me more coal and chips. They're good stuff.
What am I, your slave or something?
You don't really pick the wrong girls to piss off.
My slave? The slave driver's too scary to say no to. He really sucks.
I'm so sorry, my... Yo!
Oh, hey, Instructor Raiden. You'll have to excuse us. We really didn't mean to interrupt your party. But once the kids heard about it, they just wouldn't take no for an answer.
Hey, don't worry about it. You're more than welcome to join us. I'm sure it's been a while since you last got to spend some quality time with your family anyway, huh, Yuna?
It really has. Even Dad managed to get the evening off for a change. And having Michelin all to ourselves is just icing on the cake.
That it is. You guys have fun now.
Of course. This theme park is the pride of Crossbell. I hope you enjoy it too, Instructor.
I sure am so far.
You're...
Shara, have you considered, just ever so slightly, slowing your pace a hair? You're drinking like fish with alcoholism. You can't just gulp in response to that.
Oh, don't be such a wet blanket. First time we get to go out on one, you want to ruin all the fun.
No, that is hardly what I... Well, I suppose there's no harm in cutting loose this evening. Allow me to join you in the festivities.
I didn't think so. You need to take it easy. Remember what the doctor told you about giving your body time to heal?
Fair, I suppose.
Don't worry. When all this is over and you're fully recovered, we'll go out for a really wild night. We'll cop Ina, hit off the Burrow's best bars, and party till dawn.
Oh god, no. As tempting as that sounds, I wonder if we could dial it back just a little tonight.
Did you say something?
Nothing at all, my dearest. I wonder who this Ina is. Do not ask. Anyway, really seems like only Shara and Mueller could get away with treating the prince the way they do. Listen, she's terrifying with a whip. You want me to do the talk back? Jesus Christ. Oh, hey, well, you're here. There's something I've been meaning to give you, Reen. Yeah, this is my... Let's play a game.
You gonna pull or you gonna keep talking?
Right, here you are. Oh. Yeah, pull up the guide again. There's also this Mishi event.
What game shall we play today? I have something important to say. My real name is Miss Schneider. Everyone thought I died when I was an infant. But I am your brother.
Whoa, that's a lot to take in. But now that you mention it, I do remember having a brother a long time ago.
What? Seriously?
This is a shocking development. Yeah, it's so sad. There are complex reasons why I'm a robot now.
Let's not worry about that now. We gotta celebrate our long-tour reunion.
That's right, brother.
Okay, everyone, let's sing together. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishy.
Looks like everyone's having a good time. Ignore the fact that I am a robot brother. They had to rebuild my body from scrap. What do I want to look at? Oh yeah, I want to see what Tio has to say in her Tiota Mishi lore. Mecha Mishi was finally revealed to be Mishi's long lost brother. Jingo and Tio were deeply moved by this shocking... I love these idiots. I love these idiots. I cannot get enough of these idiots. I want more of these idiots, and I'm glad that we're going to be getting more when we get to the next game. Thankfully, it sounds like. I want an endless supply of these idiots. Please, give me more. There's a child working here. Hi, Cannon. Your name's Cannon. Oh, hey.
Aren't the ours here yet?
Oh, yeah, I asked her and Maya along, but there's no sign of them. Come on, guys, where are you? I mean, with Maya, there's like a 50% chance as of her showing up to anything, but I never expected Kurt to flake out on me. Wait a minute. This is my chance. You guys just ride on the Ferris wheel with me one-on-one.
Are you alright, Sydney? You're looking rather intense.
Looks like Sydney ended up getting to spend some time alone with Ava without even planning it. Here's how many doesn't mess things up.
It's even a good idea. She turns me down now. I'll be right back at square one.
Sydney, can you hear me? Sydney.
Ferris wheel looks really magical once lit up. Picture. Rex.
Hey, let me take a... Well, here's a little...
Rose and Celine. Now, what version of them, I wonder? Ah, human Celine, but child Roselia. That's cute.
So we talked to Oliver, Randy, Tia. Wait, no, we didn't talk to Randy. It's doing all right here.
Make sure you go to bed at a good hour. No staying up late drinking. It's Muriel, isn't it?
I know. I think I'd sleep better if I got a good night kiss. Doesn't matter if it's over the communicator.
Yes. Guess it can't do any harm since it's just over the communicator. What are you talking about, you idiot? Good night.
Never change, Muriel. So, how long you been listening in, Reed?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Person you were talking to, her name's Muriel?
We used to work at the Crossbow Guardian Force together. Kept running into each other, but she's working for the Resistance now. We probably sound like a couple of kids just now. Kinda makes you laugh, huh?
Not at all, Randy. Looks like you really care about her.
I don't know about that. Besides, it's not like anything's gonna happen with things the way they are now. Anyway, let's worry about tomorrow instead.
Okay, Randy.
Looks like Tia Tots is obsessed with Mishy as ever. Sure hope she won't be too worn out when we meet up with the artist later.
I'm sure she'll be fine. Alright, we've got that finished up. Next up, we can go to the Castle of Mirrors. I think, yeah. Yeah, we got all Randy, Toa, Mishi, Tio.
Okay.
Prince Oliver. Scenic photo. Okay. Castle of Mirrors time.
Yup!
Alright, let's go check out that castle thing next. Come on!
Estelle, would it kill you to slow down a little?
You did just ride the horror coaster over and over until you got the high score. You're acting like a little girl in a candy store. Oh, come on. We got the whole place to ourselves. We waste not to enjoy it. Now, come on, you two. We have a castle to storm.
Alright. So as we don't get an opportunity like this every day. Let's go.
Looks like you're all having fun. Well, yeah. It's been way too long since we can enjoy ourselves as a family. It's true. I've been busy with school, and Estelle and Josh have been running around all over the continent.
Heck, first time we'd seen Dad in 6 months was aboard the Panther Girl.
Well, I didn't realize you'd been apart for so long. If that's the case, shouldn't you be spending time with him now? Nah, it's alright. He deserves a chance to catch up with his old friends anyway. Besides, he's got some business to take care of, doesn't he?
Nothing gets by you, huh? Sounds like he's planning to head out around 10 p.m., so we'll have a chance to see him off then at least. We have some business of our own to finish up before then anyway.
We have a little more time together, but I did promise Tia I would meet up with her. I guess you two will just have to enjoy a nice long ride in the Ferris wheel without me. That would actually be kind of... Ren, now is not the time!
Thanks for the thought, though.
Whether it's as family or as lovers, the bond between these guys is rock solid.
We visited so many places over the past 2 years, but we never really stopped to hang out as a family. I know tomorrow won't be easy, so I want to spend today with the people I love. Nobody should have to wake up tomorrow with any regrets, you know?
Agreed. I'm trying not to.
I'm just mingling with the crowd and taking a look at the attractions. I know you have a lot on your mind, but you should try to do the same. Don't let your worries keep you from a fun evening.
I'll try. Thanks, Joshua. Margarita!
Oh, Vincent, isn't it simply an enchanting night?
Indeed, the elegance of the Castle of Mirrors, the sky overflowing with glistening stars. But Margarita, their beauty only reaches its pinnacle when reflected in your eyes.
My, you always know just what to say. You know, Vincent, if you ever want to propose, I can think of no setting more perfect than this lovely night.
It is quite lovely, yes. How do I really feel about Margarita? The emotional attraction is clearly there, but am I so superficial as to be put off by her appearance? Love is blind, and I do love her. I do. Do I? Would I be struggling so if it was so simple?
Doesn't look like he's going through some kind of inner turmoil. Well, at least he cares about her. Do I? Am I really about to let looks... Oh, vanity win out! Well, I respect your honesty at least. Go in the Castle of Mirrors. Well, this is an interesting trio.
Oh, hello, Ring. I hope you're having a little fun. Did you come to get a ring from the fortune teller? They say she's never wrong.
That's quite a reputation. I see you've got the gang back together.
That's right. Though it's as though we were back at Thor's again. Right down to Mint's mysterious tardiness. It's strange. She seems so excited when I suggest we all walk around together. She probably got distracted along the way. You know how she is. We can meet the fortune teller soon. There's something I really want to ask her. About Alan, I imagine? The curse's effects on him still aren't letting up? No, I've tried calling him so many times today already. I just can't get through. He must already be on his way to the front lines.
I'm so sorry. We've all been worried about him.
No, I'm sorry for bringing it up. I didn't mean to put a damper on the evening. I've asked so many people for advice and assistance, and I'm sure Alan will be fine. That's right. Try not to worry about it, Reen, and enjoy your evening. We'll take care of Bridget. You take the time to relax and have fun for a change.
Okay, that's fair. I'll leave you all to it. As a page for Bridget. Estelle and Vincent. Did Estelle's profile get added? Or upgrade? Yeah, it did. Bright family. Next up, we need to go to the horror coaster. Oh god, I see who's over here. Hang on. Yo! Hey girls, out for a night in the town?
Something like that. We were planning to meet up with Elisa and Emma in a little while. Many things are here to speak to our shared interests, so we decided to look around together. Some of the rides seem like they'd give our reflexes a nice workout. This fearful atmosphere may prove a fine test of courage.
Huh. Only you three would view going to an amusement park as a training opportunity.
Don't worry, we fully intend to have some fun as well. It's two birds with one stone scenario. I'm just happy the two of you invited me along to join you.
Well, you girls have fun. Now we go to the lakeside beach. Eustace is with Milliam, it said. Oh god. So first off, there's a scenic photo we can take here. Oh, hello! We don't want to talk to them yet, actually, apparently.
Welcome. We'll bring any ingredients that you want to our drink stand and ingredients. So why not cut your favorites on over, stir up your own original cocktail, and enjoy a glass. Of course, we only permit minors to drink non-alcoholic cocktails. We're very strict on that.
Oh, no. Not yet. We can take a photo over here. Seeing these lanterns flowing on the lake reminds me of one of the ones during Ord's Summer Festival. Beautiful. Wait!
Making.
I didn't mean to hit that.
Oh
Whoops.
my. Seems you had it tough. Until next time. No. Oh, wow.
Yo!
This handheld fireworks are pure rockin'.
Strange. I've used explosives for mining more times than I can count. But I never imagined they could be used to create something so beautiful.
Beautiful is right. The sound they make going off is nice, and the smell is oddly relaxing.
Looks like the Modern Music Club is having themselves a little fun fireworks show. Oh god. Oh, that's right. That's what I was gonna send. I think that's a Tio and Kia? Tio and Kia.
Yup. It's so cute. It's so cute.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Gosh dang it, just seeing that alone teared me up. Ready! What's this mouth-watering smell?
Oh, this here instructor. It's shellfish, freshly picked from the beach and steamed to perfection. I mixed in some succulent freshwater beetles too to add some extra zest to the recipe, you know? Want some?
Sounds like a classic Freddy dish. I've shot him down every time he's offered me one of his creations, so I better try one so I don't hurt his feelings. Okay, serve me up.
Now we're talking.
It has a peculiar taste, but it really grows on you. Freddy's cooking isn't bad as long as you just blink out, well, everything that goes into it. Thanks, Freddy. It really was delicious. I'm amazed you could put together a first-class meal in this setting.
Now you're making me blush, instructor. Glad you liked it.
Wow, it really was good. It restored all my CP.
Damn, man. Hell? Bro's got magic cooking talent.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Milliam, no!
Of course. I can't believe it. Milliam come back from the dead, and yet she's come here to torment me.
Because she's a Bandit's master opponent.
Oh.
I still think we can get her a body back.
Wow, Eustace, look at all the lights. Gotta say, it's pretty romantic.
It's not bad, I suppose. The scenery is far from traditional, but that grants it an elegance in and of itself.
You started again. Can't you just say you're happy to be able to share the scenery together?
Sure, well as well.
Huh?
So this is where you two have been. Milliam!
Oh, Reen!
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves. Am I interrupting something? I don't know what you could possibly mean.
Yeah, it'd be ways for just the two of us to enjoy this all by ourselves. Wait, meeting here isn't a reason everyone's staying away, is it?
Of course not. Just look at Min and Margarita. They sure didn't have any trouble having fun with you. Everyone who needs to know is already in the loop. You don't need to overthink things.
Okay, if you say so.
We're still gonna get her a body back. I'm convinced we're gonna be able to get her a body back. If she can exist as a sword, surely we can get her spirit to, like, possess another... Like, surely they can make another Milliam body, right?
Should we mosey on over to the theme park soon? I want to take a look around anyway. Let's leave this place to other couples, yeah?
We can head that way. Though I do hope you're not implying that we're a couple.
Ooh, looks like someone's getting embarrassed.
She really hasn't changed one bit. Although...
I really didn't think we get to spend time together like this again. I was so sure that all I could do it was watch you guys from within the sword. I got the main to thank for that. And of course, I should thank all of you too.
William, we didn't play a part in that, you know? It was all due to the maiden.
Nah, I think more went into it than you think. You guys always cared for me so much, you know? And I could feel that clear as day even when I was in the sword. All that affection is what really helped me get out. I'm just sad I can't get a hug in this form.
I see. Don't worry. I find it well that we can even be together and chat on a night like this. What more could we wish for than that?
Oh.
Eustace.
Hey!
Enough! Lady your age shouldn't be so indecent!
Well, it's all you were actually touching, so it's okay. Right? You're up next, Reen.
I think I'll pass up on that. Don't you think maybe Altina would like a hug?
Ooh, that's true. Time to go hugging crazy at the theme park.
Don't just stand there and encourage her. Come on now, Milliam, you're blocking the view.
Well, the only one who knows what comes next is Adios herself. I'm happy for them both.
Milliam, why have you changed? No.
You gotta meet up with the Tillion years later. By the way,
No.
Milliam's as loud and rowdy as ever. But given the situation, it might be better for things to be lively tonight.
Aww. I genuinely was actually tearing up quite a bit last episode when I saw Milliam talking again and Valimar talking again. I just hate that it had to come at the cost of frickin' Valimar's life. It doesn't matter. I didn't want to lose them either. Well, we have to keep going. So, now with that stuff above done, we can now talk to Sarah and do a side quest. Yep, there's a side quest even here.
Mr. Sarah, Sharon, what brings you two here?
Hey there, Reen. Me and Sharon here have a score to settle. Now seems as good a time as any for a drinking contest. Well, now I'm sure there are many people who can outdrink the likes of me. Oh no backing down from this one. I won't rest until we know for sure. Now I think about it, I wonder how I'd measure up to the rest of the gals too.
It's got me very curious myself. I can take a guess at how most of our friends would fare, but there's plenty of competition here this evening.
Perhaps we should recruit some more contenders for this contest of ours.
Oh no. Oh no.
Other drinkers.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Oh no. Don't tell me. Is this gonna be another freaking... Is this gonna be another case of freaking... Please, for the love of God, tell me this is gonna be like a round 2 of the drinking side quest back in Trails in the Sky the second. That would be hilarious. Are we gonna get another case of people trying to outdrink each other, or can we get Olivia to suddenly join in and pass out again, please?
Okay.
I'd love to have a drink with Sherazar again for one. I really want to know how much the Golem Rakshasa really can drink.
I got me pretty invested in how this would play out. I can go and ask them for you if you'd like.
You sure? Then that'd be great. There are some guys I'd like to square up to in the drinking arena too. Well, we'll get too messy if we broaden the field too much. If you'll be our referee, then a ladies' drinking contest sounds like a good time to me. We have some people here, but I think we need a good 2 or 3 more for the good show. You're really getting into this, aren't you?
Yeah, it's right in your wheelhouse, huh? A ladies' drinking contest does sound pretty entertaining. We probably won't get a chance to be all together like this again, so things could get real interesting here. Okay, I'll help out. I'll talk to some of the ladies who seem like they've got a real taste for hard liquor.
Great, make sure you invite the Silver Streak and Rakshasa. I'll let you decide who the art competitors are. We'll prep the place and come up with some rules. Of course, I'm sure there is plenty of alcohol for all involved.
Can't wait. Let's just start looking for some contenders for the drinking contest then. Definitely have to speak with General Gwen and Sherazard. I don't think anyone in old Class 7 could drink as much as Sarah. I'll have to find some other potential candidates. I'll walk around and speak to any women who seem like they might be interested. Ladies' night. Well, let's start off by going to... Well, let's just get the obvious 2 out first. At the Ferris wheel, let's go pick up Sherazard. Sherazard, drop Olivia for a bit and come with me. Sherazard looks like she's already had plenty to drink. But Sarah asked for her, so I could at least try. Sorry to interrupt you, but I have to ask something. Join the drinking contest. I see.
Facing off against Sarah would be fun. I'll definitely take part.
Don't feel like you have to. It looks like you got a lot to drink already.
Don't worry about me. Go straight to my cheeks, but I'm just starting out.
Are you sure, Your Highness? I don't think you're going to be able to stop Shara when she's like this. I have preparations that need to be made. Can I ask that you watch over it for me? Yes, please, don't worry. We're holding the contest at the beach, so please head over when you're ready, Sherazard.
You got it.
Next up, Hotel Delphina. There is Aurelia, said that she'd be up here. Well, this is an interesting so it's not just music you're into, but painting and sculpture too. Galthheim has a reputation as a patron of the up-and-coming young artists across Sutherland. Clearly a love of the arts run in the family.
Surely is impressive. You know, it may be an inopportune time to say this, having recently tasked you with preparing the Thul's exam. I've always felt as though your talents were wasted at a military academy, Mary. Well, I did consider becoming a teacher at the music academy at one point, but I wanted to reach out to people who didn't have such a grounding in art or music and teach them how fun the arts can be. You are a woman of singular focus, I'll give you that. Though I suppose that may be how you grew so fond of Makarov. You saw through his scruffy exterior and discovered who he was deep down.
Instructor Makarov, huh? You really do know how to see the heart of a person, don't you?
Makarov and I are simply moving at a snail's pace, I agree. What do you think, Wallace? How does that relationship look from a man's perspective?
Me?
The way I see it, Macro's probably just looking for a chance to take things to the next level.
A chance?
I don't think it's my place to butt in a conversation about Instructor Mary's love life. On that note, though, I am a bit curious about what's going on between General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardias, too. Well, I guess that's not my business. I've heard that General Le Guin happily downs wine and hard spirits. I really can't imagine her drunk. Sorry to interrupt. Can I ask you something? You want to have a drunk contest with the girlies?
Oh, Pepper Lightning volunteered me, did she?
She's got guts. I'll give her that.
Does that mean...
She seems like a strong opponent. I'm not sure I'll be able to win, but it sounds like fun, so I'll join.
That's great. Thank you. We're holding the contest at the beach, so please head over when you're ready. Now, I don't know if there's a specific amount of people that you're... I don't know if you could only have, like, a limited amount of people, but it tells... The guide here tells me the other people are gonna... You know what? We'll just go in order of... Well, so, okay. Next up, we can talk to Adel. I don't know how, but Adel. I wonder if any of them can hold their drink. Awesome. Do you girlies want to join the contest?
Drinking contest? I like the sound of that. You don't drink that often, Emily. You get drunk as quickly as I do. So, Instructor Sarah will drink you under the table for sure. You might be right. What about you? What about Adel and Dorothy? It could be fun. I drink fairly well when I'm out. Or at least that's what people tell me.
In that case, I think you'd be a good match for Instructor Sarah.
I don't think you expect much from me. I'm not good with alcohol. It's kind of disappointing that the guys can't take part. Inhibitions lowered, hands reach for the same glass. Feelings long buried suddenly burst forth and blossom in jovial atmosphere. You never changed, Dorothy.
So can I count on Adel for the contest?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks. We're holding the contest at the beach, so head over when you're ready. At the lakeside beach, we can find Cecile. It says we can find Cecile.
Reen! Hello again.
So, Reen, what do you think of Michelin Resort at night?
It's great. Honestly, at my age, I wasn't expecting to enjoy it so much. This place really is amazing.
That's what we cross-bellins like to hear.
Oh, and Cecile, good work on the Emperor's surgery. Must have been really tense.
Oh, thank you. Of course, the patient will still be in recovery for a while. But even Dr. Salin admitted that this operation went more smoothly than any she'd done before. I do believe his majesty will be alright.
That's a relief. Thank you so much for everything you've done for him.
Yeah, such great news. Serene, who are you here with tonight? Randy was saying you're just popular with the ladies as Lloyd, so there's no way you're here without a date, right?
Sounds like Randy's been putting weird ideas in your head again, Kia. Sounds like someone needs to get bonked.
As he wont to do. Although, you might want to think about how you got that reputation, Lloyd. She has a point.
Well, you guys, not you guys too.
I didn't realize it before, but Lloyd's got his fair share of problems to deal with. Here's Ellie and Cecile. They might make for some drinking candidates. I'll try to explain the game to them. Hey there, mind if I ask you something? You want to go drinking with the girlies?
So you want to see who has the strongest stomach for alcohol, right? Some really funny things can happen when people get together like this. That's true, and this would be a good chance to catch up with some of the others. Unfortunately, I'm not the best when it comes to alcohol, so I'm gonna have to pass.
Let's see. What about you, Cecile? I was a heavyweight and you kept up with him pretty well, so I'd rank you up high there on this drinking scale.
Well, I'm a stronger drinker than Ellie at least, apparently. This might be exactly my kind of contest. After all, it's nice to let your hair down and just drink from time to time. How hard you work all the time, I think you can allow yourself some fun for at least tonight.
I'm sure you can handle yourself. You got pretty good self-control.
So you join us?
Yes, I'll join the contest. Woohoo! We all better go and cheer you on then.
Can't wait either. They're holding the contest over at the tables by the drink stand, so come and join when you're ready.
Seeing Randy, I think he and Theo are going over to watch the Mishi show together. That's right. They're going to come meet up with us once it's finished. They said Yuna would be with them too. I can't wait to see her again.
I don't want to interrupt their reunion. I'll go somewhere else. Oh. Next up, Michelin Center. Near the lakeside beach entrance. I haven't talked to you three yet. Security Secretary Lucy, Lieutenant Kyla, good to see you. Didn't know you were invited.
Well, the prince is kind enough to reach out to us. We don't get many chances to relax and forget about work, so we're gonna make the most of tonight. By the way, Josette, I'm really glad I got to see you to thank you in person again.
Oh, what for?
I helped ship those rogue Hercules members back to Calvard. Or rather, I organized it. Don and Kyle were the ones who actually put them on the Bobcat and took them across the border.
Ah, so that's how you work things out.
That's right, the cab delivery service always comes through in a pinch. Lucy had introduced me to Josette previously, and she seemed like the perfect choice to handle this matter. We're lucky you have a friend like you, Josette. By the way, I've heard some fairly interesting rumors about your love life. Is it true that you and Chloe are both interested in the same guy?
Oh, God.
Where'd you... Oh, right. I forgot you and Chloe were so tight. A love triangle with Princess Claudia? That does sound interesting.
It's more like a square.
You too, Kyla. That's all in the past now, and besides, I finally made my mind about the whole thing. If you two find romance such a fascinating subject, how about you tell me about things on your end? Oh, I'm so sorry. I couldn't possibly disclose that kind of personal information. CID regulations. Well, that isn't fair. It's your turn, Lucy. I doubt you have any kind of trouble getting guys. Isn't there anyone you're into right now?
What about Leo?
Oh, I don't know. I know it's not the same, but there's a guy in my life who I find completely infuriating. In fact, I wish you were here right now so I could punch him in his stupid, handsome face. Lucy? Seems that that's not the only one in a messy romantic situation.
That had to have been about Major Lecter, right?
Let's throw it back to you, Josette. Right, there's so much I want to ask you. Oh, come on, you didn't tell me anything.
Seems like a good time for me to duck out. Doubt there's anything I could contribute. You want a drink? How about Lucy? After all, being a student council vice president under Major Lecter couldn't have been easy. You needed a drink to deal with it. Let's just say she might know her way around a drink or two. I should ask if any of them are interested. Sorry to bother you, Lucy, but I want to ask you something. You girlies want to go drink?
An all-ladies drinking game, you say? You feel like you'd be able to hold your liquor better than any of us could. Now you mention it, I remember the dinner. Remember that dinner we worked the security detail for? People were offering you drinks left, right, and center, but you seemed just fine after every single one of them. Oh, I don't really consider myself all that strong a drinker, but I do enjoy the odd tipple here and there. You can count me in.
Glad to hear it. We'll be holding the contest down at the beach. There's apparently only 2 more people that we can invite. Both of them are at the restaurant. They're actually both right here. Dooley really doesn't drink much, but Vita and Roselia, as she is now, look like they can handle their liquor. Would Roselia be allowed to drink considering she's 800 years old, but if she were in her child form? I mean, she'd technically be of drinking age, right? Or does it underflow? Whatever. They may not want to participate, but I might as well ask. Girlies want a drink?
A drinking game, you say? Sounds like it could be fun. What a strange thing to come and ask us. You're just toasting my lord. I do not believe it to be all that strange. It is the duty of us more mature ladies to accompany a young. It'd be my pleasure to grace you with my presence. Will you come as well? Well, someone has to look after the elderly once they've had their fun. So I think I'll have to pass this time. Hey, I can hold my own against a bunch of youngsters.
So I can count Roselia as a participant?
Wait right there, Schwarzer. I want to take part in your contest.
Oh god. You being drunk. Oh god, we're gonna see a weird side to a lot of characters, aren't we? Are you sure?
Absolutely. My lord would say that it's important to take the time and smell the roses. And I'm not one to run from any challenge.
I see. I'll count you in too then. We're holding the contest at the beach, so head over when you're ready. Drink contest participants are all here. Oh Jesus Christ, I'm kind of terrified to see how this ends up.
There's 9 of us. You really put a lot of work in recruiting all these gals.
I was wondering if I went overboard.
Well, we don't have much time, so let's go with a tournament style. We'll have 3 people in each group, with the last one standing, moving on to the final match. We'll use some strong alcohol so we can declare a winner faster.
Oh Jesus Christ. It wasn't long before the participants of the drinking contest assembled on the beach. Fight!
we're having so many people watch.
Sentiments, sire. Very well. I look forward to taking you on, Crimson Roselia, Duvali the Swift. Well, Golem Rakshasa, you're far better than me with a sword, but let's see how we fare with alcohol in hand.
Oh god, I don't have any idea how this is gonna turn out. This is gonna turn out terrifying.
On the arm of my Tile the Swift, I shall drink enough for both me and my lord. I hope you haven't forgotten, my liver is 800 years old and it's only gotten stronger with each century.
Are you sure it's not a rotten husk at this point?
Best of luck to both of you, Lucy, Adel. You too, Cecile. Let's see if we can't have some fun with this. It appears I'm in the same group as Lacer and Sherazard after all. Considering that we chose them at random, the groups look like they'll make for an interesting game. By the way, you okay there, Sherazard? I think you've already gotten your fair share of alcohol tonight. Don't you two worry about a thing. This is just barely the start of our fun. Anyway, I'm raring to beat you, Purple Lightning. Since we're the same age, we should be pretty evenly matched. And I've heard some things about you too, Sharon, from Joshua and Ren. Things are really going to heat up now. You bet they are. I'm gonna have to knock you both flat on the ground. Please be gentle with me now, Lady Sarah.
Alright, we're gonna start with Roselia's team. So, will the drinking begin? Here we go.
Group 1, Roselia, Duvali, and oh god. Each burned with competitive spirit and faced their challenge. Then, shortly after the drinking began... oh.
I really must be getting old. This is hitting me so much harder than it used to. Perhaps this 800-year-old liver of mine has finally turned against me after all. I'll have you know that in my prime, I would never have lost to the likes of you lot. Come on, you're now just starting to sound like a sore loser now, grandmother. Hey, I'm still in this. I'm just fine. Come on, pour more already. I'm in a much bigger stein than that Golem Rakshasa. I think we can declare a winner here. Sharing drinks with the elder of the Hexen clan and the head of the Sorrow was certainly unforgettable. I'm just sorry it ended so soon.
You're right about that. Now then, I declare the winner of this round to General Le Guin. Cecile, Lucy, and Adel. The contest starts out with happy drinking and chatting, but before long...
I can't drink anymore. I know, I've certainly had my fill of alcohol for a while. I'd love to talk more. I don't think I can keep going on in this contest. Oh my, well, that's an awful shame. But you shouldn't push yourselves too hard. You three didn't go as hard as the first group, but you held your drinks down quite well all the same. That's a good try, Lucy. Who would have thought Aile would be such a hard drinker, though?
Yeah, I can't say I'm not surprised, too. That said, I officially announced that Adel is our round 2 winner. Sarah, Sherazard, and Sharon. Sherazard had already been drinking, so it didn't take long before she lagged behind Sarah and Sharon.
I drank too much. I could swear my brain's trying to convince me Ina's sitting right across the table, so I'll have to call quits here.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Sharon, what gives? Please be gentle with me. You drink all that booze and you ain't even a little worse off. Explain yourself. I don't so much have an explanation, if I may be honest. With Sherazard having quit now, it'd be my pleasure to pour all the alcohol we have left for you, Lady Sarah. Bring it on. I'll drink it. No, big deal. I might, but you don't look too well, Lady Sarah. You don't have to keep going, you know. Shut up! I gotta beat you. I can't lose now. Crack open that bottle. I don't want any doubt of my glorious victory. I don't think this will be enough. At this rate, we may need keep going for another 10 full bottles, Lady Sarah. To be honest, I'm not sure this much is enough to judge if you're as strong as I know or not. I think you should throw in the towel, Sarah. You gave it your best shot. There's just some drinkers out there that transcend what we mere mortals can grasp. No, I can't end here. I refuse to accept that.
Well, I'm just going to call it that Sharon's the winner on this one.
The final group, then. The winners of the 3 groups began the final round. They continued to drink hard alcohol as if it was water. Time passed without a clear winner. Jesus Christ, you 3!
I've never drank so much before, but it turns out I'm much stronger than I estimated. I think some sweeter alcohol would make for a nice change of pace. Well, I don't think we're going to have a winner anytime soon.
You 3 are inhuman. Excuse me, this is all the alcohol we have for the contest. We still have some other customers, so I was hoping you might call it a night here. Of course. Sorry for exhausting so much of your supply. Stop. I think we're just gonna have to declare a draw between these 3.
That's a shame. But if we're out, then we're out. I really did want to see Adel drunk, but what can you do? There'll be another chance, but these 3 seem undefeatable. Next time we should get the guys involved too. Agreed. Next time we should invite Wallace. Maybe Massery and Lady Lisa will take part next time as well.
I think I'd be knocked out before everyone else even got started. Just get a look at the rest of the competition. I'm wondering if we should have stomped them ahead while they were ahead.
I don't feel so well. Someone bring me water. You know, I need a little sorbet through. Nothing good ever comes of ignoring your limits. How are you feeling, Cecile? I'm fine. I'm just worried about everyone else. I gave out all the medicine I had on hand, but it doesn't seem like it was enough. What about you, Sarah? You okay? We still got a little booze left. Shouldn't let it go to waste.
You're still drinking!
Charizard, give it a break, alright. Everyone smells so much like alcohol. But we have such a big day tomorrow. How they don't get too messed up from all that drinking.
Some of them obviously drink way over their limits.
I think they should at least get some rest as soon as possible.
Oh, God!
I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Olivier, what are you doing?
Your Highness, now that you mention it, you did say you had some kind of contingency plan, right? That's right. I assume that something like this might come to pass. The Rosine and some other familiar faces aided me in whipping up this special concoction.
Oh no. Is it the same stuff from before?
Oh, hey. This medicine is amazing. Feels like it's actually washing the outcome out of my system. Oh, so must be the Diacet Secret I've heard it tell about.
Yeah, Diacet Secret was the thing that we used before in the Trails in the Skies, the second side quest. It was the thing that allowed Anton and Olivier to power through a lot of alcohol. The only reason it didn't work for them, though, is because they split it between them, and it had the guy who made it said, like, oh, if you split it and screw up the amounts, it's going to not work.
The Subgian Church has some nifty little formulas under its belt. So this is what you used before you went drinking with Aina?
Yes, if you take a dosage before drinking, you won't get swept up in the throes of inebriation even a bit. Of course, it's also effective if you take it after the deed's been done. Perhaps with this remedy on my side, I could challenge you again, Shara.
You know, I think we've all had enough drinking contests for now.
Either way, thanks for your help, Your Highness.
Of course, I've no doubt they would have recovered with me a good night's sleep. However, I want everyone to enjoy this night to its fullest. You should do the same, Rain. Enjoy yourself while you can.
Thank you. I will. The man. Michelin Wonderland ticket as a reward. So this will add a thing for a page for Sarah. Now, before we continue, I'm going to make absolutely certain, because we should have gotten every character profile by now, and this is going to take a while, but we're going to check to make sure I'm right on that regard. So, character profiles that should have been upgraded. First up, Altina. Altina should have gotten, yeah, she's maxed out. Tita is next. Tita should have been maxed out. Tita's not here. Tita's maxed out. Toval. Toval gets page 1. Next up, Mint. Mint. Not there. Thor's Network. Mint? Mint is maxed out. Next up is Becky. Becky's maxed out. Fiona. Would Fiona be in allies? Fiona's in Misk. Fiona is page 1. Yeah, lovers parting. And in relationship with Nightheart, she made him a good luck charm with all her love, hoping for a safe return. Vivi. Yep, Vivi's Maya. Maya's maxed out. Patrick. Patrick is maxed out. I know I'm doing this a bit slowly, but I just want to make sure. Teresia, page 1. Lind, page 2. Yeah. Kenneth, page 2. Machias, page 3. Okay. Randy, page 2. But where would Randy be? I don't even know what section. Would Randy be in Thor's Network? He would. Okay. Randy is page 2. Muriel. He's a damn liar. T.O. for page 2. Yep. Toa for page 2. Estelle for page 2. Vincent for page 2. Bridget for page 1. Jessica for page 2. Sarah for page 2. Eustace for page 2. No. Sharon for page 2. Where is Sharon? What does Sharon classify as? I don't exactly know what you would classify Sharon as. I guess ally, yeah. Sharon for page 2. Good thing I did this whole checking thing. We need to find Sharon. Where is Sharon? You there? Oh, we can't get Sharon's page 2 yet. That's why. And then Claire, page 1. Okay, we can't get that one yet. We'll be fine. Apparently, we're going to get something with Claire. I just want to make sure. Okay. So we're good on that front. So, now we've got list of bonding events. And, oh, wait a minute. Hang on here. I'm going to read what this guide says. It's highly recommended you keep backup safe, yada yada. The characters in the extra event for if you max out their affinity give powerful accessories that can only be equipped on Reen.
Now...
Okay, so powerful accessories that only Reen can have. And, oh Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. There's one for every single character you can have a max bond with. Jesus Christ! I'm looking at some of the effects of these, and Jesus Christ, these are absurd. Some of these are genuinely insane. Okay, well, for now, we're just gonna start with getting the obvious one out of the way. Let's go ahead and hang out with the one person I think makes the most sense to hang out with. Let's head over to the Ferris wheel, and I imagine we can hang out with Elise at the Ferris wheel. I feel like it's way too obvious. Let's do the obvious one that we've been weighing this entire damn series, or arc for. Welcome to Michelin's Famous Ferris Wheel. It's been booked out for all of you, so you can head on straight on while you enjoy the view with someone special. Seems like anyone would enjoy it. Elisa! Yippee! This is cute.
It's a great view. The whole of Michelin sparkles. Being able to share a ride on the Ferris wheel with you is like a dream come true, Reen.
Yeah, it's the same for me. Can't stop tomorrow from coming, but as long as you're here with me, Elisa, I know that everything's gonna work out somehow.
Reen. It's a little silly, but I like it when you say things like that. I've been able to keep my head up through everything because of you. I'm never going to forget this moment.
Me neither. No. I feel like no matter what, we're gonna be keeping on the accessory that Elisa gives us. I don't even know which one it is. I'm not looking at that one yet. I mean, I can see what all the effects are, but it's just, I don't know. When they're all clumped together like they are, it's hard to tell without paying attention. Anyways. 10 other plans. I assume it's going to be like how it was in the third game, where now... After Reen decided to walk back with Lisa, yep. Until...
Hey, Reen. Thanks for inviting me out tonight.
Of course. You don't need to thank me for that.
I just thought I'd never get a chance to spend time with you like this again. I mean, sure, it would have been nice to be here under better circumstances, but
No.
despite everything going on in the world, I still enjoyed our time tonight. Every last moment of it. So, thank you. I mean it.
Elisa, I should be the one thanking you. For always standing by my side. We both have a lot at stake in tomorrow's battle. That doesn't mean we have to face it alone. We'll get through it all together, Elisa. Hand in hand.
Right. Hand in hand.
Elisa told me all to forget all that's happened between us, but is this really how I want to end our final night? Elisa, I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do, but can we talk again after all this is over?
Sure. I don't mind. I get the feeling you might end up busy then. If you still feel like it later, just call me Americus. I'll be waiting.
Right. I will. Mayday with Lisa. Heaven Anima. Marine only. Strength, defense, ATS, and ADF increased by 100. Prevents KO. Revives with full HP and Marine only. Holy... I have to equip that. Come on! How can I not? Okay. Next up. Hello, Rex. Two accessories that sound like they'd be really good to get, looking at this guide here. Judging from my purposes and what I like. Toa or Muse, their accessories look like they'd be really good to get, potentially, for my purposes. Toa and Muse. Toa and... Question. Toa's only at 4. I might not even fully rank up her. There's no guarantee that would even happen. Well, let's go to the other events first and see what we can do. Let's go to the horror coaster and see who we can invite there.
Wahaha, welcome to the Haunted Villa, home to all manner of phantoms and ghouls. Only by riding the horror coaster and defeating the specters lurking within do you stand even a ghost of a chance of retaking the manor. Give it a try. That is, if you dare.
Stop really getting into the spirit of things, huh?
You'll need a partner to accompany you if you hope to survive this ordeal. Why not invite a friend, or perhaps someone more...
Right in a game all in one. Yuna, Kurt, Altina, Muse, Ash, Elisa, Elliot, Laura, Machias, Emma, Eustace, Fee, Gaius, Crow, Sarah, Toa, Duvali, Celine, Alphins, Elise, or Cancel. I like can't no. Ugh. You know what? We'll do it, Toa. I might just hang out with both Toa and Muse, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, that probably is a good chance of that happening. You're good with an orbital gun. So basically, all I have to do is shoot the ghost to raise our score. Get enough points and we win.
Oh, I'm actually kind of nervous. I mean, I know it isn't really a haunted house, but... Oh, what am I saying? This is a ticket your ticket we're using, so the least I could do is try.
So, the two of you wish to brave the horrors, I see. I can only hope you manage to survive. Is it just shoot? In beginner mode, you can hold X to fire rapidly. Okay. You know what? Screw it. We'll do normal mode. We'll have fun with it.
Ready to ride.
I can mash X too anyways. I don't need to hold down the button. Who needs mashing when you... Who needs holding when you can mash? So it does kind of tire out your fingers now, don't it? No, I missed! That's the first time I missed. I'm washed. Giant Mishy! Nearly got a perfect score. Missed one singular enemy.
Wow! It turned out perfectly.
That's fine. Looks like we managed to hit our target goal.
That was a blast. You really were amazing in there, Ian.
Just happy you had a good time. I know I did. Thanks for coming along for the ride.
No problem. I had a ton of fun. Hope the rest of the night's just as great for you.
Same to you, Toa. Try and relax a bit while you still can. Okay, we can get the maximum bond item here, I think. Reen decided to walk back with Toa. They enjoyed their night air along the way, stretching out, and then...
Toa!
Reen, I wanted to take a second to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
For helping me out with student council, for staying by my side during the Civil War, and for always having my back. As a fellow branch campus instructor, you're always there for me. Just like Angie and the others.
No.
Or, no. What we have between us is something special all its own. So, thank you, Reen. For all the moments we've shared together.
Yeah. I should be the one thanking you, Toa. You've done just as much for me, if not more. We've gone through so much in school and work alike. Every moment we spent together is a precious memory to me. But still, don't act like this is going to be the end. Someday we'll look back on tomorrow as just another day in our lives. I'm sure of it. We're not done making memories just yet, Toa. Let's keep at it. Now and far into the future.
Yeah, let's.
No! Both came stronger. Cosmos Anima. If I looked at the description of the guide here, this should be 100% accuracy, 10% evasion. Oh, and just prevent all ailments like a Grail Locket. So it's an improved Grail Locket, meaning I can give the Grail Locket to somebody else.
It's broken is what it is.
I can't not have these items so quick. Jesus Christ, how am I supposed to not have such a broken accessory, an accessory that how the... What do you expect from me? I'm only human. There's actually other things we can hang out at, aside for just these ones here. Let's go to the Castle of Mirrors now. So now we're just going to freely hang out with whoever I so please. Not really going to pay attention to what the other items give.
Welcome to Castle of Mirrors, the crown jewel of Michelin Wonderland. Ready to discover a world of reflection and mystique? Demon Sai is a renowned fortune teller who will unravel your very fate. One ticket is good enough for 2 people.
Hang on, I'm just making sure I'm looking at this. Once we spend 3 tickets, some new things are going to happen. So who am I hanging out with? You know what? I am curious. I want to know about Crow. I want to see Crow's future. Reen took out his Arcus and called up his chosen companion, turned in their ticket and headed into the Castle of Mirrors. So, this is the Castle of Mirrors, huh? Never seen mirrors this big before. It's like we stumbled into another dimension. The staff said there's a rest spot a little further down. Let's go. My bro! My bro! Oh. This place is soothing in a way. They reached this rest spot and stopped for a break. I'm not a big fan of just taking a walk, but seeming like this changes things, you know? We're almost at the end. Wish we had some fortune teller. Well, if this renowned psychic really is who I've heard it is, I might as well ask her what tomorrow has in store for me, right? Reen. I'm not gonna take it too seriously, honestly. So, what about you? What should I ask? I would ask about what's your future looking like? But I'm worried. I get the feeling she's gonna say that she doesn't see a future for you. But we've had many miracles occur before. What's another one, right?
I believe I've been waiting for you both.
Welcome to the Room of Fate's unfolding.
I knew we would meet again, and I'm glad to see you looking well.
I heard that you were working as a fortune teller here, so I decided to come here as a customer today. How about it, Beryl?
That's no problem. Let's begin. What do you wish to know? So you would like to know what will happen to you after tomorrow? As for you, Crow, you seek the results of the gamble you soon intend to make, do you not?
Whoa, secret's out, huh? Well, looks like you've seen right through both of us.
Of course. Well, shall we begin?
I'm terrified. I feel like I regret this. I would be better off not knowing Beryl.
Green, there are dark clouds surrounding your fate. Clouds so dense not even my sight can penetrate them. That does not, however, mean that your future is without hope. The key to piercing these clouds is within the special bonds between your friends. And one more thing.
The bonds between us? What's the other thing?
Unfortunately, even I do not know what it may be. It all depends on your efforts tomorrow, including whether you discover what that is.
I'm not sure if I really understand, but I'll keep it in mind. My efforts tomorrow? Guess I need to think about how I should spend my time before the final battle.
And next? It seems you intend to gamble it all tomorrow for your friends, Crow. Unfortunately, like Reen, it's impossible to read your future at this point. Do not forget, Aeos does not smile on those who risk their lives in desperation. She smiles on those who act in firm faith.
The gamble Crow was thinking wasn't related to Mira. Thank you for having this kind of resolve for us, Crow. Having everything revealed in front of you like this isn't easy, you know?
But she's right. Adios won't look my way if I'm just desperate. I'll do whatever I can to help you, Reen. Right up until the very end. And I'll be right by your side, Crow. I know we can do this.
I pray fortune smiles upon you.
Until we meet again.
That's surprisingly wholesome, honestly. It's just like we heard from Master Kafai. It kind of made me think of what we heard from Master Kafai about what Lean's blade is. To be a spark of light in the darkness. Max out Crowbon.
Thanks, Reen.
Crow, what's this all about?
Well, this will probably be the last time we can hang out like this, you know?
Don't talk like that, man.
Overtime's gotta run out eventually. But hey, short as it was, we really ran with it. And here I was supposed to be the one helping you. Things ended up a little topsy-turvy on that one. You guys have grown. More than I'll ever get the chance to. It's gonna be an honor fighting by your side tomorrow.
Crow, you're not the only one who feels that way, you know? I mean, I am the sacrifice after all. Who knows what'll happen to us tomorrow? Still, with you by my side, I know we can overcome anything.
Then I'll be with you to the very last second, Reen. The Jaeger King and the Steel Maiden might have made some dramatic exits. But Crow Armbrust of Class 7's gonna blow him out of the water.
Hell yeah. Show off to the end. I'm counting on you, partner. I better see you go off with fireworks.
As your Cairn. %20 speed, 5 movement, 100% break damage, and critical rate +5. Well, now that we've spent 3 tickets, we can go talk to Cassius now in the restaurant. Okay, so...
But I cannot help but be jealous of you. Your successors are well on the way to holding their own.
I don't know about that. My son's one matter, but my daughter hasn't settled down at all. As for my other daughter, I'm both excited and worried about her future. But his lordship hasn't the slightest need to worry about successors.
That may be true in matters of the sword, but I still have so many other unresolved matters. My student Aurelia Le Guin follows a similar path.
I suppose a father is destined to worry about his children. It looks like you're enjoying the evening. But I wonder if you would have some time to discuss something.
Some content and quests will no longer be available after talking to Cassius. The guide here says that just to make sure that you get the ladies' side quest done. So, let's talk to Cassius.
There's something specific I need to tell you. I've received a letter from Master Kafai.
Heard he sent you one when he was traveling.
He sent it from Longlai. It was probably because you were captured and Ymir was sealed off. It seems the Intelligent Visions Mark managed to track him down on his travels.
Don't tell me something actually, never mind. It's him we're talking about.
Though he were only sent as a warning, he chased him off with little effort. I say the Intelligence Division, but it's supposedly a different section than Arundel's. They are tasked with foreign affairs, and they seem to be active all over the continent.
I heard about its existence from Martina. What did he have to say then?
As you already know, the initial stage of the 8-leaf school is to fully understand all the form fundamentals in their entirety. In that regard, those who have been permitted to leave Master Kafai's side have been set on the path to mastery of the style. You now stand at the end of that path.
Does that mean you're going to step in for him?
Yes, I will see if you have absorbed our final teachings in Master Kafai's place. It won't take too long. You have time now?
So we're going to be finishing up the training of the 8 Leaves 1 on Blade School. I'm kind of scared here. Our final training. Are we fighting? Oh god.
Allow me to relate to you what Master Kafai wrote in his letter. Reen, it would seem you have found yourself in a most dire situation. Even so, I believe you will overcome these obstacles blocking your path. I believe you can persevere despite all your struggles. I have therefore decided to avoid Ymir and keep myself hidden, that I may pass this message through Cassius. There is, after all, a high possibility of you happening upon your fellow disciple for the first time in the midst of these turbulent days. Though you've already reached the intermediate level, I'm certain you are yet capable of more. You have been, ever since the moment you mastered the formidable ogre within you. All you require now is proof. To earn it, you will need to conquer yourself. Only when you succeed will you be promoted, as is our tradition.
Master Kafai, this is a lot to take in. How exactly am I supposed to conquer myself? The two may not be entirely comparable, but I remember hearing from Victor that you bore witness to a challenge not unlike this one 2 months ago. Oh. Oh. Single strike. That's right, between his lordship and Principal Le Guin.
Behind that single strike you saw was an infinite number of possible outcomes playing out within our minds. I believe Countess Le Guin was trying to confirm for herself just how far she had mastered her blade. In that sense was I akin to a mirror, perfectly matching her stroke for stroke.
I see. So he is I, and I am him. We've come quite far as it is, if you've only understand that much. Oh. That sword.
That is not the sword you once wielded.
Indeed. My blade has long since been thrown aside. I borrowed the sword from a former subordinate, one who also followed the path of the 8 leaves. Despite not being a direct disciple, he nevertheless possesses an instinct greater than my own.
I see. How very curious.
He must mean Colonel Richard of the Royal Army, or ex-colonel since the coup attempt. I hear he started a private research firm post-pardoning. I will soon be changing the form you perceive me as. You will then see me as that which you fear most deeply. I'm sure you can imagine what that may be. Yes, I can. But I know what I have to do. I have to confront this, here and now. Let's do it. I'm ready to face the challenge before me. Cassius Bright, my fellow disciple. Nobly spoken, Reen Schwarzer.
I, Victor Orside, will be honored to stand as your witness.
What we fear most. Reen's greatest fear.
We will begin the trial of the 8 leaves, 1 blade. Let us see if you are worthy. What is your name?
Reen Schwarzer, an intermediate-level disciple of the 8 leaves, 1 blade school.
Which form will you demonstrate mastery of?
The 7th form, Void, the nothingness that contains all.
He is I, and I am him.
I am him, and he is I.
Will you offer yourself to him to reach the peak of swordsmanship?
No. I will exist alongside him. We will be as one. The sword I seek is that of the Void, the gleaming blade that illuminates the darkness.
Then show me the light at the end of your journey. Show me by conquering yourself.
The ogre. What Reen fears most. No longer afraid.
Now begin the trial of the divine blade, the peak of the 8 leaves.
Come here!
Move.
I'm not scared of you anymore. Show mastery of all crafts to reach the peak of swordsmanship. Crimson Slash!
Crimson Slash!
Supreme Crimson Slash.
Let's go!
Waning Crescent Slash!
Cut through! Disappear! I'm up! Arcane Gale!
Gale!
Ha! Despair!
Supreme Spiritual Gale.
I'm up!
True Helix!
Helix strike!
Supreme Helix.
Die!
Epiphany.
All right, got it.
Breaking Dawn.
I can't lose.
A physical attack removes all positive effects. An 8 leaves technique that drives back the darkness.
Eternally flow. Form is emptiness.
Leave.
Emptiness is form.
Go.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8 leaves. Breaking Dawn!
Farewell. End.
Well done.
The duel is over. The victor is Reen Schwarzer.
Breaking Dawn. So that's it. You have come a long way, Reen. Thank you, Lieutenant General. I finally understand what Master was trying to teach me. I can feel it. Body and soul. The 8 leaves is more than just a technique of tradition. It has to come from within you. Precisely. You have proven yourself more than ready. I will now read the scroll the Master enclosed in his letter. Scroll?
Reen Schwarzer, you have mastered the techniques of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. You are granted the title Divine Blade. You may now take on disciples of your own.
Reen's a divine blade. I accept. Though on second thought, I'm not so sure I really deserve being called a divine blade. Arias and I have both walked upon this very same path. You will be the Master's last direct disciple. It is up to you how you accept the responsibility of the title bestowed upon you. I see. In that case, I wholeheartedly accept. I feel most privileged to have been present for this moment. I suspect the others will agree with my sentiment. Huh? What? Guys! Congrats on your promotion.
That move was incredible, even if I barely followed along. The way you wield your sword was a sight unlike any other. It certainly was. I could hardly take my eyes away from you. You finally made it, Reen. What you did was inspiring beyond words.
What? When did all of you get here? You must have really been in the zone back there. Ain't you supposed to be good at sensing people's presence or whatever?
Guess he was just too focused to notice little old us.
Guys. I guess so. Thank you, everyone. All of you. I wouldn't have made this far without your help.
You deserve it, Reen. Warms my heart to see you grow like this. So, should we start calling you Divine Blade Schwarzer now instead of the Ashen Chevalier?
You certainly need a spiffier moniker than that. Along the lines of the Divine Blade of Wind, perhaps. I don't know about all that just yet. Come on, man. Drop the humble and swagger up for once. Huh. Divine Blade of Ash, maybe? Is that too obvious?
I'm not sure Ash himself would very much like that. What about the Divine Blade of Light?
He does light up our lives, after all. Oh, how about the Divine Blade of Dawn?
The 7th form is Void, right? Let's call him Divine Blade of Zero. That sounds pretty cool.
They all seem more than satisfactory to me.
Well, I, for one, don't very much appreciate him barreling ahead of me like this to begin with. Does it really matter? It's not like we'll actually call him anything different in the end. That's exactly right. To us, Reen will always be Reen. Congratulations, Reen. I'm proud of you.
So Reen is now a Divine Blade. Return to patrolling Mishlam. Breaking Dawn. That's a sick-ass craft, I have to say. Oh, Reen underwent a trial from a senior disciple, Lieutenant General Bright. His efforts earned him the title of Divine Blade. Oh, so that Reen is now a Divine Blade.
That's really cool, seeing that. I had a feeling the series would build... I had a feeling this arc would build up to it when I heard he was a disciple of the Eight Leaves One Blade style. But I'm so glad to see I was right on the money. So happy. Ugh. Now, we still have more to do. Jesus Christ. Okay, next up, go to the Lakeside Beach. What the hell's going on here? Good evening. Looks like you fine fellows are having a splendiferous time. How about we take this opportunity to help strengthen the bonds of our friendship? What say you?
Ryan told me about this. You really do pester people when you're sloshed, huh? Didn't you used to be an instructor at Thor's main campus? Anyway, would you mind not breathing on me like that? You reek of liquor.
No, don't be like that. Come on, don't be so cold. I brought snacks and I'm willing to share. Oh boy. Well, we know Instructor Thomas is a happy drunk at least. Have fun. Which of you gentlemen gets the pleasure of sitting next to me? Him. You'll just have to take turns then. Macroft and Mary.
I'm so sorry about my father. He can be so quick-tempered.
That's fine. I had it coming anyway. That's what I get for putting it off for so long.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, I was thinking, if everything goes right tomorrow, if we both make it through okay, maybe I should finally introduce myself to your family. You know, do right this time.
You mean it?
Listen, we got a hard road ahead of us, but there's no one I'd rather walk it with than you, Mary.
I feel the same way, Makarov.
Oh, glad I got to be here for this. I've been rooting for them ever since I was a student, so it's great to see them find some happiness in all this chaos. Yippee! What? Oh, here's the lakeside beach. I was about to say, what? Apparently... Aha! Aho! Well, what a view, huh? I never would have guessed we'd reunite on a night like this one. He finally got to see Sharon again!
It certainly is lovely. Though we have been keeping correspondence. I believe it's been about a year since we last met face to face. You invited me to tea and gave me such a thoughtful gift back then.
You remembered?
Why, of course I remember. You were the one to teach me what beautiful form love could take. How could I ever forget?
Well, you know, I was just a youngster back then, that's all. Come on, Anton, you're enjoying this way too much. I love Sharon, really. She may have rejected me, but there's something I need to tell her while I can.
I do wonder, why did you choose to come so far as Erebonia now? This may sound presumptuous, but could it be that you came here to see me?
No, well, you've got it all wrong. Well, actually, it's not all wrong.
You don't know how much joy it brings me that you travel all this way for me. As I already told you in my letters, you should utterly forget about me. I'm not the person you think I am.
Wait, but...
I'm sorry I haven't told you this before. My life is one that's shrouded in darkness. The way I conduct myself and the way I love with selflessness is to cover up for that part of me. So please, stop this. It's best that you never come and see me again.
Sharon... You don't mean that.
Perhaps I should have said all of this sooner.
No, Sharon, can't you see? My heart aches when I think of yours.
Huh?
I realized something. In your final letter, I got the feeling you were trying to push back your own emotions. Under all that kindness, you harbor a terrible sorrow. It's weighed you down for a very long time, I believe. And that's why I had to tell you this one thing. You've had troubles in your life, and maybe you've lost hope in yourself. But I believe in you. Your experience has made you who you are. Someone who makes everyone around her smile. Sorry, maybe I overstepped there. But I really need to get that off my chest. I feel much better now. Anyway, I better get going, huh? Promise me you'll take care of yourself, Sharon.
Anton, wait!
Huh?
You took me by surprise, but now allow me to say something in return. I feel that I can finally face both my family and even myself, all because of you.
Oh,
so thank you. I'm ever so grateful you came to see me.
I'm proud of this man. Look how far he's come.
Anton, your face is so red. Perhaps you should take a rest.
We've seen this man bumble and fumble this entire series. And yet look how far he's come. To the point where he's now even gotten Sharon to, like, feel better about herself. I'm proud of this man. He might have been comic relief for so long, but he's actually ended up making us, one of our characters, feel better. Look at how far our man's has come. Ricky, I think I'm in heaven. I'm proud of you, man. I only heard bits and pieces of their conversation, but it probably wasn't something I should be listening in on. Still, I'm pretty sure that Sharon feels the same as he does. I'm glad they were reunited before the battle begins. I'm proud of you, Anton. You've done good. Holy shit, I can't believe how good you've done. I can't believe it. I actually got to spend some more time with Sharon. It all feels like a dream. One I hope I won't have to wake up from anytime soon. Oh, that reminds me. Olivier, the guy who invited me, gave me this. You can have it. I've already had plenty of fun. Bro. Okay, if you're sure. Thanks. Of course, go ahead and enjoy yourselves. I can't believe this is finally happening, but what am I supposed to talk about? I know. Sharon, would you like to hear about my travels? It's nothing all that special, but...
Oh, don't say that, Anton. I'd love to hear about some of the things you've seen done on the road.
Considering the travels this guy's been on, that would actually be a great story. So there's this time I was hanging out in the capital of Burl, and considering the amount of places he's gone to, he would actually have some insane stories to tell, I'd imagine. Okay, the guide hasn't mentioned to me what this guy's here for, but I'm too curious. Hi there, sir. Oh. Sparklers by the beach. I'm an idiot. There's a couple other optional scenes that we can get right now. So let's go ahead and grab those. We're actually just gonna, you know what? We're not gonna teleport to them. We're gonna walk to them. Why not? Yeah, I'm looking at how this is going so far. I wouldn't be surprised if we're not gonna get to any like main gameplay today. If we're just gonna be getting to, you know, side stuff. What is this over here? Schmidt. Oh, there you are, Professor. Is there something special about that notebook? Looks like it's seen a few winners, to say the least. It's nothing. Merely checking its contents before I disposed of it, to ensure that nothing important was overlooked, you see. It's one of the few relics left of by my first disciple, after all. That would mean it's Franz Reinfurt's. Even now, it's a treasure trove of ideas. It actually offered an excellent solution for a problem that I had identified. But I've already pulled out all the research I can. There's no reason to hold on to what remains. I had thought that our time apart might result in something productive, but that hope appears to have been in vain. I see. Franz Reinfurt. According to what we saw in the spectral moon mirror, that was just an alias for him. I'll leave it to you to figure out where to go from here. Right, Professor. We'll do what we can. By the way, if you're not opposed, I'd be grateful if you could hold off on disposing that notebook until we reach a conclusion. With him, I mean. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll be in a position to deal with it tomorrow anyway. Thank you, Professor. There is a soul in Professor Schmidt. The soul that's extremely focused on his works and stuff, but a soul nonetheless. Hello. Hey, the journal here told me you reached some kind of crazy milestone. Congratulations. Now, I'm sure you don't need me to tell you not to let this go to your head, right? Right. This isn't the end for me. It's only the beginning.
I must admit, seeing 2 high-level 8 Leaves practitioners going at it lit a fire within me as well. Care to join me for a sparring session, Wallace? I want to work off some of that excitement.
Sure, if that's what you want, count me in. I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear this from, but don't push yourselves too hard, alright? Have fun. That's still such a cool move to me. And why would I not use, why would I ever use, I mean, I guess the speed down large is good, but aside from that, why would I never not use this? Like, come on. This seems obvious. Professor Oliver and Mueller are in the Ferris wheel area. Oh god, we get to have another Mueller and Olivier moment. Hey, Cannon. Ah, what a wonderful evening. The joyous sounds and cheering crowds coming from Mishy's stage show really make this place feel alive. You're not fooling anyone, you know. While I appreciate that you're pacing yourself on the drinking, you're still clearly on edge.
Can you blame me? The fate of the world rests entirely on our actions tomorrow. A small case of the nerves is only natural. It is, but you're not worried about tomorrow. You're worried about your plan for tonight. I should have known trying to hide it would be folly. Of course you would see through me. You've been my bosom friend for over 20 years. Against my better judgment, clearly. Well, do whatever you feel you must. I'll be sure to drink a toast to your memory. You say that as if you don't believe I'll succeed. What's this all about? Something best to be going down tonight. What of you, Mueller? Did you manage to contact LeBeurre? I know you must be worried, but what with the connection to Mule Mirage and everything? No, she's strong. She'll be fine. My father, my stepmother, even Kurt. We all have our own paths. As a fellow vendor, I follow mine as well. I intend to stand shoulder to shoulder with you tomorrow, until the very end. Until the very end. All right then, let us drink one final toast. To the moon and to Mishi. Very well. We can find Vincent and Margarita in, it looks like the Castle of Mirrors area. Margarita, wouldn't you change?
Oh, I got a little peckish, so I nibbled on a cereal bar I brought along. Would you like a bite?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm all right.
Such a peaceful night, isn't it? But my, how cold. I can feel my lips drying out already. Do they look dry to you, Vincent? Take a good close look.
Is she asking me to kiss her? Oh, why did you have to take a nibble of the cereal bar? No, how can I be so callous? Love is blind, is it not? No matter her appearance, Margarita's still my darling Margarita. I'm sure I'll figure out eventually.
I just feel bad for him. It's like, I love her, but I don't love her. I love her. I love how she is, but why is she an eldritch horror that changes body appearance somehow? I don't even know how she's doing it. It's unnerving that she keeps changing who she is. It's weird. I'm not used to people changing their appearance.
Hey, sorry if I'm late. Look like I ran into on my way over, though.
Hi everyone. I didn't know you'd all be wandering the park together.
That's alright. We were planning on taking a look around as a foursome. Of course, you're welcome to join us, Elliot. I mean, the Arkansas performance's rap part has been kind of put off, after all. I hope you'll join us. Ferris and I couldn't be there for the rehearsal, so we'd love to hear all about working with them.
Well, sure. I'd be happy to. Also, I was actually planning a little performance of my own later. You're welcome to join me if you'd like.
That sounds wonderful. There's nothing like music to lift one's spirits. Yeah, and lifting spirits is what tonight's for. I'll lift the iron spirits so high they'll rip right out of their bodies. That might not be quite as soothing as you were hoping for a minute. Count me in too. It sounds like it'll be fun.
Nice to see them all laughing and smiling together. I'm looking forward to their performance now too. We already talked to Mary Makarov, Thomas Irving, and Toval. There is one person I'm missing, or one group. If we go over to the restaurant, that's where the last group I'm missing is. An Ambu Amulet? You got this for me?
It's just a little thing, but I wanted you to have it. There's no telling what might happen after tomorrow, so I thought you should have an amulet for good luck.
I appreciate all the luck I can get. Soldier or no, depending on how things might play out with the Great Twilight, I might... I'm sorry. I just killed the mood, didn't I?
It's fine. My father's a soldier. I know what it's like to have to wait for someone to come home. But do make sure to come home, Nightheart. I want to see you again.
Fiona, I'll be back. I promise you that.
I'll hold you to that.
If I remember right, these two are officially an item. They make a good match. Fiona's every bit as strong as he is. So, now is when we can go ahead and start, using up our final tickets. Now, there is still the matter of there's going to be one ticket that I'm missing out on, but honestly, I do not want to deal with freaking, I'm just being honest with you, I do not, under any circumstance, want to have anything to deal with freaking Fated Masters, and if it means we're missing out on a ticket, then so be it. That being said, I'm curious, there are still a couple characters we haven't seen. Specifically, where is Ash? I've been kind of curious as to where the hell Ash has been. He's at the Horror Coaster area. You know, that honestly makes a lot more sense. Tatiana too! Come on, you seriously want to check it out now? It was your idea to check this thing out in the first place.
Well, I
I just thought if I chose Sprite, you might agree to come with me, but I didn't know it was gonna be this scary.
Alright. Let's just chill here for a minute. Try to get used to the little vibe. Maybe that'll help calm you down.
Are you sure you don't mind? Thank you, Ash.
Looks like Ash and Tatiana are having a nice evening. Never realized it before, but they really do make a cute couple.
What are you looking at, Schwarzer?
Sorry, Ash. Didn't mean to interrupt your date.
Saying date, got it?
Took all my courage to ask Ash out. I had no idea this place was gonna be so scary, though.
I think it was pretty brave to ask Ash out like this. Oh, I can almost see the anxiety emanating from her. Cute. Well, we've seen everybody. So now let's hang out with some more events. So we've got 5 more tickets, and once we use all of them, then we'll have like one last event given to us, apparently.
Man, the ladies' drink contest sure was one hell of a night. Didn't imagine all the booze for tonight would go just like that, though.
Those guys really were something else. That's for sure. They would have drank me right under the table.
Anyway, we can still make some original cocktails with a few ingredients. You just gotta get a little creative with them.
Hola, Emma, Laura, Gaius, Machias, Muse, or Kurt? I'm extremely surprised that I'm not seeing Sarah here, to be real with you. Who would I be interested in seeing? I'm not gonna look at any of the accessory things. I just wanted I wanted the item that gives ailment prevention with some other stat bonuses, and I wanted to get the one from Elisa. But as for the others, let's see, who would have fun here? Who would I have a very intriguing idea here? You know who I'm curious? You know what? I want to see what Machias does. Machias is my bro. He's been my bro since day one. They turn in their ticket and start making a cocktail. Curious to see what you make, Machias. Alright, I brought a lot of ingredients for us to choose from, so now we just gotta figure out where to start.
Yeah, let's make up the best cocktail we can. Feel free to use the ingredients we have on hand too. Can't wait to try your concoction.
Work together and make a cocktail. Set out how much ingredients would complement the drink the best through trial and error. After a while, the creation was complete. Ooh. I call this concoction of ours the Oz-style whiskey latte. So it's coffee-flavored cocktail. Those are always a real hit. Yeah, they're served over at the local pub in Oz District, right near my house. The taste of the whiskey is phenomenal, paired with the fragrant roasted coffee. It warms you right down to your soul. I added some sugar and milk to my favorite coffee beans for this one in particular. Perfect after a long day's work. This cocktail's really got your name written all over it, Machias.
I really like what you've done here. It's really unique. In fact, I think I'll add it to our menu. Why don't you enjoy a glass together on the bench? Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Hell yeah. Cheers. My bro. Machias.
Reen, if it's all right with you, I'd like to extend my thanks.
Well, of course it's all right, but what for, Machias?
We faced many obstacles together, and we've overcome each and every one.
We've certainly been through a hell of a lot of things together, haven't we?
As an inspector, I've had to question my morals, my sense of justice, even my own father. I've matured, not just as a guardian of the law, but as a person. Even through all the ignorant acts and callow remarks I made back in our school days, you always stood by me.
Ow.
So, what else can I do but thank you?
Buddy. Machias. I didn't take you for the sentimental type. But you know, I should say the same about you. You've always been there to remind me to push forward. No matter how tough the circumstances, you always find a way to look ahead and take the first step. I'll need that strength of yours again tomorrow, Machias. I'm counting on you.
And I you. Let's show them what we're made of. Our principles and beliefs are built from everything we've been through. That's why I know they'll never fail us.
Hell yeah. That's my bro. the awareness cairn. So what's this do? The awareness cairn, 100 ATS and ADF. Art's EB cost is reduced by half. Delay plus 5. And it's only for rain. Wowie zowie. Nice. Next up, let's head over back to the beach area, because there's still that other thing we can do there, it looks like. I want to try every activity at least once. So that's exactly what we're going to do. You have 2 sparklers. Yuna, Altina, Fee, Duvali, Alphen, Ash, and Usus. Yes. I feel like I want to do it with Usus because I'm hoping that we can have Millium. I feel like Millium... Wait, I just realized something. Is Millium fucking Usus a stand? No. They then turn... Yeah! My other bro. Hey, Millium, don't get too close to sparklers.
Aw, but I can't help it. They're so pretty. Thanks for inviting me, Rain.
Of course. I think we make a pretty good trio. I just wish you could have gotten one too.
Don't worry about it. You can work that sparkler for the both of us, isn't that right?
Like I have any other choice. Oh. Looks like they're all burned out. Well, there are many more things to be enjoyed tonight. I hope we get another opportunity to spend time together.
Yeah, definitely. Us 3 should hang out again for sure.
You bet. It's a date.
My other bro. Oh.
Usus.
Reen, I realize I've put off saying this for quite some time, but I've always considered you a dear friend of mine.
Usus. Usus.
I lost my mother when I was young. My father was arrested during the Civil War. And my brother, well, we know the path he's gone down.
You've gotten stuck with a raw end of the stick, haven't you?
And then there's Millium. The fact that she's still there within the sword is more of a blessing than I could have hoped for.
We'll get her out into a real body after the war, I'm sure.
Despite all that's happened, and all I've lost, I can yet stand tall with pride. I owe that to all of Class 7. And to you, most of all. You have my thanks, Reen, for everything.
Usus, I wasn't expecting you to say that, but I feel exactly the same. We have a long road ahead of us tomorrow, so let's get through it together, for Millium and the countless others who've helped us along the way.
But of course, that much goes without saying.
Of course. You and me, buddy. Glowcairn. 100% accuracy, 100% CP gained, 5% crit rate for Reen only. These are some broken... Imagine if you could put these on characters that are not Reen. You would become absolutely ascendantly overpowered if you could put these on anybody, on everyone. Like, Jesus Christ. If you could put this on... If you could put all these accessories on every other character, Jesus Christ. Huh. The amount of power you get would be staggering. Well, we've only got 3 other tickets remaining. So who to hang them out with? Honestly, I have no idea. While I'm at it, profile. Nope.
Oh. Thanks, everyone.
That's an extra 4.
Great job.
No notes. Okay, what to do?
Oh, it still makes me happy to see them here.
I still think we're going to be able to get her a real body. I just hope... Maybe I'm saying that a bunch because I'm not sure in reality, but I want to believe it. Maybe we can we forge the sword into a body? That'd be cool? Question mark? The more I say it, the weirder it sounds, but whatever. I honestly don't know how to spend these remaining 3 tickets, to be real with you. Michelin Wonderland is open from 9 a.m. to 10:30. The Skyline Spectacular will takes place at the Lakeside Beach at 10 p.m. This thing must be the one that floating on the lakeside. They must send them flying once the night falls to illuminate the sky. Master the 8 Leaf style and used up the last batch of tickets I was given. A lot for one day. I think I should be getting some sleep, especially considering what awaits me tomorrow. You can now select call it a day. If you accept the invitation or promise to meet someone, special events will take place. No, we are not doing that quite yet. Who all can we hang out with again? Elisa, Sarah, Elise, Celine, and Elliot. Not here. What can we do to hang out with Fee? I feel like I want to hang out with Fee. I want to hang out with some of the characters, but I feel like I should hang out with Fee because she's also a character that I use the most in gameplay. And I feel like I should absolutely be hanging out with the characters that I hang out the most with in gameplay. Fee! Get some sparklers with me.
Never would have come up with a sparkler. Or you just holds right in your hand. Kind of strange, don't you think? Though we did use a lot of gunpowder when I was a Jaeger. It really was a sight to see the explosions it could make in a way.
Can always count on you to have a unique take on things. I bet the Trap Master himself is a dab hand with gunpowder too.
Yeah, he's got plenty of tricks. Maybe he could teach us some nitty-gritty pyrotechnics sometimes. Oh.
Looks like they're all burned out.
Let's do this again, Reen. I'll get the rundown from Xeno so we can make our own fireworks.
That sounds kind of dicey, but sure, why not? Xeno, I swear to God, you better not give us bombs. I mean, he's technically on our side now, so I don't think we're at risk of him trying to kill us, but I do think he would try and prank us with something. I don't think he'd give us, like, self-destructing bombs, but I do think he'd give us something that would probably make a mess. I don't know. When he's not being, like, an opponent, I get the feeling Xeno would just be a person who likes to prank people. That's just the impression I get from him. Fee.
Hey, Reen. Just wanted to tell you... thanks... for everything.
Fee?
I never would have made it this far if not for Sarah. Same goes for you and the rest of Class 7 too. Xeno, Leo, and the boss taught me a lot themselves, even before that. But now I can use all I've learned as a bracer. To protect instead of destroy. So tomorrow I'll be giving it everything I got. No holding back. Don't worry, Reen. I'll keep you safe, no matter what.
Thank you. Thanks, Fee. But all you've said goes for me, goes for you too. United we stand, unbroken. That's what it means to be a bracer, right? So let's do everything we can together. We won't let tomorrow slip out of our grasp.
Got it.
We'll take the done for ourselves. The Falcon Anima. The Falcon Anima. 25% evasion. Jesus Christ, 25? Critical rate plus 5% and bounce down 50% chance. You know what? I think I know who I want to hang out with the last 2 tickets. I think I do. I just don't know what activities I can hang out with them in. Well, probably the horror coaster for one of them, but we'll do the Ferris wheel for the other. I want to hang out with Yuna.
It's our dream. Look, Michelin's glittering. Man, the Ferris wheel's a great ride, whether you're young or old.
Believe it or not, this is my first time on a Ferris wheel. I had a great time.
Cool, remember today is the first time you ever rode a Ferris wheel. I'm so happy you invited me out on such an important day.
I don't think it's that big a deal.
Instructor, we will definitely do this again, okay?
Of course. It'd be my pleasure. Then...
Instructor Reen? Do you have a minute?
Sure, what is it, Yuna?
It might have taken me a while to say this, but... when all's said and done, I'm glad I came to the Empire. Glad I became a part of Class 7.
No.
The more time I spent with everyone, the branch campus, the instructors, the old Class 7, the stronger my feelings got. I told myself I had to hold my head up high no matter what came my way. My pride as a Crossbellan depended on it. I'll do whatever it takes to get us through tomorrow. To help us find the path that lies beyond. That goes for you too, Instructor. It's not over until it's over. So don't give up. Not even for a second.
Of course. I won't. Thanks, Yuna. We'll give it our all out there. Side by side.
Yeah!
Actually, there's something else I want to ask you. If you have some time later, maybe we could chat some more.
Yuna.
I know it's the last night before the war. I'm not sure I want to leave things like this, you know? If you do think you'd like to talk, contact me on the Arcus too. I'll be waiting.
Come to think of it, I still haven't given her my answer. If I feel the same as Yuna, I should contact her. Daybreak Anima. I hope that didn't just overwrite Elisa's. Because if it did, that's a problem. But there's one more ticket we can use. You know what? I was you know what? Let's just use the war. Let's just use the Ferris wheel again. I don't want to have to go through the shooting thing again. Ash, get over here. We're almost at the top. It's cooler than I thought up here. It's a little awkward, just you and me, though. Not really my kind of place, you know what I mean? Really? I like spending one-on-one time with my students. Dude, how can you say things like that with a straight face? We should be out drinking, picking up girls, and talking about gambling. Manly stuff, you know? It's our final night, Ash. There ain't nothing final about tonight. You aren't showing weakness in front of your students now, are you, Instructor Schwarzer? Can't believe I let myself slip like that. Alright, Ash. Let's just talk about stupid guy stuff tonight. No. Walk with Ash.
Hey, Schwarzer. One last thing.
Ash? What is it? You seem serious.
Well, this really might be the last time we see each other. I'm only gonna say this once, though, so listen up. Thanks.
Oh, Ash. Well, I've never heard you say that so earnestly before.
Don't make a big deal about it. Just figured it was the right thing to do with everything that's gonna happen tomorrow. Joining up with you and all the other clowns in Class 7 ended up helping me find myself again. So I'm ready to settle some debts. For everything that happened 14 years ago, and all the crap I put us through too.
Good.
There's someone else I owe too. A certain nosy-as-hell camp counselor who goes around carrying more than his share of burdens.
In that case, allow me to thank you too. You're not the only one who has debts to settle with the Great Twilight. And we're gonna do just that tomorrow, Ash. Let's show this curse we're stronger than it gives us credit for.
No need to tell me twice. You got my back and I got yours.
Yeah. We'll crush this curse. Erase that.
Alright, all tickets are done. It's time to go ahead and call it a day. Or mail now. Claire? I'll be waiting at the wetlands. CR. Could be a trap. Maybe I should just ignore it. I feel like we have to. Alright, Claire. What do you want? Enter the wetlands. I don't want to make everyone worry, so I'll just go on my own. I get the feeling I'm going to walk back in and I'm going to have like 50 people looking at me in a very angry manner. I just get that strange sensation. Your new outfit, too. Claire.
So you came after all.
Yeah. I know all about it now. What's with the outfit?
Oh, this. I wasn't sure about it at first either. But it's a uniform for the Knights of Blood and Iron. I feel a little embarrassed wearing this thing, to be honest.
Oh, no, I think it suits you. It's really flattering. Wait, what am I saying? So I take it this means you're done with the RMP?
Yes, now that Operation Jormungandr is ready, the RMP will be obsolete. I'll be joining up with the Governor General Rufus, Prince Cedric, Lecter, and the others tomorrow. We'll all be mobilizing on board Tuatha De Danann.
I see.
I'm sorry, Reem. I couldn't change after all. I set up this meeting so we could see each other one last time.
Claire.
Don't go easy on me now. As an Ironblood, I have a duty to apprehend you. I could force you to go to where the upcoming rivalries will be taking place. Likewise, you have an opportunity to incapacitate one of your enemy's pawns. I hope you're not going to pass it up. Either way, we both have a lot to gain, don't you think?
No. We're not doing this here. You may be right, but I still haven't given up on you. No. We're not fighting now. If you want to shoot me, go for it. But I wonder if you can bring yourself to pull that trigger.
How can you possibly say that? I had you come here alone. I could have easily been planning an ambush.
Please give me some credit. I would have sensed if there was anyone else besides us. You came here alone, same as me. You didn't want Lecter or one of your other allies interfering, right? Besides, even if I wasn't able to sense a sneak attack coming, I know you wouldn't pull that kind of trick. That's not the Claire Revell I know. Nobody bears a grudge against you. Not me, or Milliam, or Altina, or Yuna. Everyone in the old Class 7, even Sarah, will be happy to have you back on our side. There's no going back now. It won't change, no matter what kind of front you put on, or how much you try to resist us. I'm sure it's the same for your brother and Major Irving. We all care about you so much. We'll never give up on you.
Stop it. How can you be so cruel? I stood by and let Milliam die. I'm still going along with the Great Twilight.
It's true. You did do both those things. And yet, Milliam would not want me to get angry at you, would she? And the curse, Polly would get angry with you if you tried to back away from it.
Don't you dare forgive me. If you don't hate me, how am I supposed to?
Come on now, Claire. You know that isn't fair.
Exactly. Thanks, Milliam. Milliam, you're here.
Yeah, I saw you sneaking out. I got used to stand down while I came and checked things out on my own. I should have known you were just going to meet a lovely lady. Oh, and speaking of that, your outfit's so cool, Claire.
Right?
Ow. My body may be gone, but my spirit lives on in the sword. And thanks to Steel Mane, I can walk around outside again. Didn't Caminel tell you? Well, I guess he's not the type to share.
Milliam, It's really you. I'm so glad. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm really bad at this stuff. I really need to work on my social skills, huh?
Milliam.
Milliam,
I'm not gonna make a mistake like that again, even with what's happened. I'm still an Ironblood. I've gotta look out for you, too. Tomorrow, we'll finally settle things once and for all.
And once we break this curse, you won't have to do any of this anymore. You'll finally be free, Claire.
With you, Lecter, Rufus, Gramps, and that newbie Prince, too. Me and Reen will get through to you guys.
Yeah. She's right. We'll see you tomorrow. Regardless of Jormungandr or Mille Mirage, I promise you that as a member of the Radiant Wings, just have patience until then.
All right, if you insist. I'll be waiting for you.
We'll sell this properly.
That's my promise as a knight and guardian of the Great Twilight and a pawn of the rivalries. When next we meet, I won't show any mercy.
I really hope you don't. I want to see the real Claire.
Okay.
We'll come at you with everything we've got. If I can't beat you at your best, then what the hell chance have I got? Is Tachi and something else? Hmm?
Sorry, I didn't mean to waste so much of your time on an important night like this. But I'm really happy I got to see you. Thank you, Reen. You too, Milliam.
Yeah, same here.
Claire.
Thanks, Milliam. There she goes.
It's a pretty fancy airship she came on. Wonder if it's one of those high-speed RMP dealies. Yeah, I wish we could come along and checked it out. I bet it'd make for one heck of a joyride.
If only things were that easy. For now, just seeing your face again is enough for me. We'll set everything right tomorrow.
Yep, you bet we will. Heh, meeting in secret like this is pretty fun, huh?
I won't deny that, but we should be getting back.
Roger.
It's so good to have her back. The Kaleido Hearts. Kaleido Hearts. 100% accuracy, 5% crit rate, and enemies drop more Sepith. Alright, now it's for real the end. And free time. Reem found himself wandering toward the pier with no particular purpose in mind. You can see just about everything from here. Courageous 2, the Merkabas, the Bobcat, even the Panzergirl. And across from it all, Crossbell City, and the blinding lights of Orcus Tower. The celebration's gonna be over soon. Everyone's probably heading back to their rooms. I'll need to make a decision soon. Should I ask her to meet again? Or should I stop myself, assuming the worst of my fate tomorrow?
What a wonderful breeze.
Hmm? That sounds like... Vita? Or no,
Wow,
Charizard.
this is an amazing view.
Olivier.
I can see Mishalam, the Pantagruel, and even Crossbell City. Bringing me here to sober up. My, you really know how to show a girl a good time.
Oh, it's nothing like that. I simply got the idea when we landed here this evening. More to the point, I had anticipated your inevitable inebriation, my dear Shara.
You really do know me. This is nice. I miss those days when we were able to share drinks together. But you've been doing a fantastic job ever since coming back to the Empire. Though they call you Debaucherous Prince, you never let it get to you. You've been there for your family. Hell, the whole Empire.
Well, I've never been without people supporting me.
He's strong,
Mueller, my parents, Alphen, Class 7, the Viscount, the Erebonian Bracers. I can't forget Lloyd's team, and, of course, Estelle and Joshua. But most of all, you.
Aww.
No, I couldn't do a thing to help you. Sure, I held on to the artifact for you and acted as a liaison. But I couldn't stop the Courageous from being destroyed. I couldn't keep you safe. I'm sorry, Olivier. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you. It must have been painful. You've suffered so much.
Now that you're here, all that pain is but a distant memory. We'll be there tomorrow. Together. That's all that matters.
Olivier.
But...
Shara.
No, you're right. Just leave it to me. The silver streak will light the way for your radiant wings.
I'll be counting on it. And it may not be fair to ask you at a time like this, yet. If we can claim victory in tomorrow's battle, stop the Great Twilight. If we can put out the fires of war and bring peace to this land once more, would you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
Oh. He's like, I gotta get out of here. I'm not supposed to be here right now. Oops, I didn't mean to invade their privacy there.
Still, I knew they were close, but not this close. Guess that incident in the world must have really helped bring them together. Can't say for sure if she'll accept his proposal or not. I really hope she does. I'm rooting for you, Your Highness. What am I saying? I have my own decisions to make right now. Who should I spend my last night with? Obviously, Elisa. Really hurts me to do this, but there's someone I need to turn down on first. Wait, what am I doing? Am I hanging out with Elisa or not? Elisa!
Rain!
I'm glad you came. For a moment, I thought you weren't going to show.
I'm sorry.
I see. Then you don't...
Oh no, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. When all you've done is your best. And I'm only realizing now how stupid I've been acting this whole time.
Elisa. You don't need to think of it like that. You did what you had to. I'm the sacrifice, Elisa. No one knows how tomorrow might turn out. This might be our last chance to talk. I don't want either of us to have any regrets. That's why I asked you to meet me here.
Reen.
Elisa, I need to tell you how I feel.
Wait. Please. Let me say it first. This time, for real. I'm going to be brave, so please. I love you. I know it was selfish of me to go back on my words before, but I can't give you up. I just can't. I want you, Reen. Here, with me.
Elisa. I feel exactly the same. I want to be with you too, Elisa. No. No.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah. Almost like a dream.
Reen, I'd like to stay with you tonight. Would that be okay?
Of course. The whole night through. Until dawn breaks. Eventide. Night of Promises. End. I think we're about to do it. We're about to enter the finale. The Great War begins. Early morning, Mishlam. There's no stopping the war, but we can at least get rid of the curse. Who knows, that in and of itself might be enough to get rid of the war. But everyone will be fine, I'm sure of it. We'll find a way to get through this. There goes the Panther Girl. Everyone's prepared. Rested up. Energized. No more regrets. All that's left now is to make sure we can get through this. Look at everyone go.
The current time is 05:13 hours. All ships will be in position by 11:45 hours.
We've got the Bobcat 2 and the Merkaba, not to mention the Pantagruel landing craft and the Ouroboros ships.
Each team will infiltrate their assigned pale. Once the barrier is down, the Courageous 2 will charge the Imperial Fortress.
If all goes according to plan, it should be 12:30 hours by then. You shouldn't need to worry about interference from the Imperial Air Force, but be vigilant for the Crimson Ark.
Got it?
That's right. It doesn't appear as though they intend to directly participate in Operation Jormungand.
Agreed. We should all be on our guard.
Mm-hmm.
Your lordship, Sharon, Angelica, Duvali.
Rose, Tita, Randy, we're all counting on you.
Take care.
Got it. The rendezvous with George isn't until after 11, though.
I would like nothing more than to be of use to you. If there's anything at all you require of me, please, don't hesitate to ask.
Same with me. I'll lend you my aid where I can.
I'll be sticking around until you guys meet up, too. But it looks like Lloyd and the others aren't going to be free until the very last minute.
That's fine.
It's the same for Estelle's group, too. I'm going to give this everything I've got. Right until the very end. I can go wherever I'm needed. Maintenance, ground patrol, whatever you need. You young folk can take care of all the preparations. We shall sit back and wait for our turn to arrive.
If you require assistance with tactics or have questions about the ship's operation, I am prepared to offer my assistance.
Thanks. Thank you, Father.
You too, Grandmother. But don't get too excited, okay?
Seriously, you have a tendency to get way too worked up.
Hey, do not talk to your creator like that.
Nah.
I know we'll be in good hands.
Shall we get started then?
Yes. This could be our final special ops mission.
Between the Pales, the Imperial Fortress, and the imminent war, anything could happen.
We'll make sure there's one tomorrow.
Shit's looking crazy as hell down there.
Yep. We got a number of requests, too. Best check them out before you forget.
Yeah. Some of them seem pretty important.
Seems like there are a bunch of magic knights and cryptids popping up too.
At this point, it would be best to handle everything all at once, yes?
It seems we'll have a chance to show the world what the Radiant Wings can do.
Of course.
Good luck, everyone. We'll be supporting you from here the whole time.
Good.
Got it. We'll be counting on you. Okay, Class 7. Our final batch of special ops missions begins. Let's be the flashing blade that illuminates the darkness. Together, we'll light the path ahead for the world. We're all going to have to work together to make this happen.
Yeah.
The deadline is 1100 hours. We'll need to finish everything up by then. May Adios be with us. Let's go, Class 7!
Right!
Let's do it! The finale. Scattered petals. Dying flames. Well, let's get our usual team up of Elisa, Fee, and Eustace. I imagine that once we actually go into the Imperial Fortress, Duvali, Angelica, Tita, Randy, and Sharon are all going to become unavailable. Everyone else, though, still fair game, I imagine. Probably going to have Crow coming up with us during the finale, so it might be good to get used to having him again. We might just use everyone at some point, or I don't know. I say that and I'm terrible at keeping that kind of promise. I'll do this team. Situation is Western Erebony has changed completely. You can now explore Stargazer's Tower, Milliam's Order. If uses in your party, Milliam's Brave or White Decoration! New weapon and armors. Thanks for waiting, Ring, and sorry for being so abrupt. The final volume of the Black Records, deciphered at long last. So you're finished. Thank you for being so diligent with this. Let me tell you, this volume had some very intriguing things written in it. But I think it'd be best for you to read it yourself. I'll transfer everything to your Arcus 2 at once. I cannot thank you enough, Thomas. You can now read the Black Records. I think we need to. So first off, we have, let's check the requests we've got. Einhill Keep Monster. Powerful Kazum spotted. Sneak Gunner G48C. Saving Officer Allen. I'm really worried about Allen. He put in a transfer request so he could go straight to the front lines and to be closer to the fighting. It's like he's a completely different person now. Nothing I say seems to get through to him. I hate to admit, but I can't save him on my own. Meet me at the boathouse in Crossville and we'll talk more. The Ulster Harvest Festival. Ulster didn't get to hold its Harvest Festival this year, but I figure there's still some time to put something together. Aeus knows the people here could use an excuse to celebrate and forget about their troubles. If you can help out, that'd be awesome. We've got some other things to do. First off, we're gonna talk with characters that need talking to. On the 4th floor, we need to talk to Gaius, who... Where's Gaius? Gaius should be down here, apparently on the 4th floor. Yep. Hello, Gaius. Lieutenant Colonel. Is this a strategy meeting? It's nothing as formal as that, really. We're merely reviewing what other parties are participating in Operation Shining Steel. Aside from our forces within Erebonia, there's also the Bracer Guild and the former Crossbelt Police Department. And Gaius Gralsford as well, of course. It's no real surprise that people from disparate groups would be taking action in a time of crisis. I doubt any of this would have been possible without Prince Oliver. He has a real way with people. Even Father Kevin said he owed you and the Prince a debt of gratitude. He probably means when we lent him a hand to deal with Phantasma. Kevin Graham. I've looked over the dossier the Intelligence Division has on him. He's a Grosser who helped out during the Liberal Orbital shutdown and the Crossbell incident, right? Prince Oliver sure does have a wide network of acquaintances. We have his absurd charge into Liberal to thank for that. Still, I don't regret standing by him. He may be a little mercurial, but he's proved himself worthy of my trust time and time again. Though I would never let that frivolous fool hear me say that. You're one of the only people I know who's willing to hold the Prince to account, Lieutenant Colonel. I guess that's just proof of how much you care about him. By the way, guys, how's the evacuation of Nord civilians going? From what I heard, everyone finished moving to relatively safe highlands yesterday. And as for my father and brother, they're both taking part in Operation Shining Steel. They're taking countermeasures to keep the people safe from Operation Jormungandr and whatever dirty tricks Ouroboros might be up to. It's very noble of Lacan and Toma to join the effort. Toma's turning 17 soon, right? It really doesn't surprise me to hear he's grown up to be so strong and dependable. Yeah, he's a fine Nord warrior, especially for his age. And as much as his heart goes out to defend everyone, I think it goes out in particular to protect Charles. Charles? Didn't we meet her at Center Gate? I think I'm starting to put two and two together. You're right, that's her. I was kind of surprised myself when I heard they were dating. But I know I can trust him and Dad to look after my mom and sisters, along with the rest of our people, so that's one less worry for me. I'm sure that must be a relief. Edge to Gaius. Next up, we need to talk to Elise and Major Michael.
I was wondering when you'd come see me. I feel like it won't be long before you'll take up your sword and leave again. Know that I'll use all that I've learned to support you and your friends.
Elise, thank you. I'd like nothing more than to stop by Ymir and talk with Dad, but, well...
I understand the situation you're in. I need you to make me a promise. You have to survive and return to Ymir.
Elise. You know I'm not taking this lightly. It's a complicated situation. Alright. I promise. I'll win these rivalries and return to everyone safe and sound. That's why I need you to hold the fort here.
Of course.
I think that Reen will be... Well, obviously, I know Reen will be fine. I guess that kind of gets spoiled by the fact that he's kind of a main character in Reverie, from what I've heard. But, to be honest, I kind of figured Reen would be fine. What I think might... I do think something will happen to Reen, though. I think that that he's going to be a bit weaker once the Great Twilight is over with. My case in point being that I feel like that the sacrifice/ogre power in him is probably going to disappear once he's done, once the Great Twilight is taken care of, which probably will weaken him a little bit. Not a lot, considering he's a Divine Blade now, but there's no denying that it'll probably make him a little less powerful. But I don't see him... There's no reason for him to be killed in the event. There's no reason he would have to die. Anyways, hey... Wow, seeing you three together is a rare sight. I feel like I just walked into Thor's faculty office.
I'm not your teacher anymore, Rain. Actually, we were just going over which of our old instructors we'll be working with this time around.
Oh, I'm curious. As far as the main campus is concerned, we've got Makarov and Mary on our side. The Vice Principal Heinrich and Beatrix have also offered to help. They'll be splitting up to cover Trista and assist to Arc Royale. That's good news. We'll need all the help we can get. It'd be nice to see those two again. I don't think I've spoken to them since graduation.
I still run into Beatrix every now and then. This is the first I've thought of Heinrich in a while, though. To be honest, I'm surprised that old Fuddy Duddy would agree to help to fight the system like this. Oh, I don't think he's that bad.
I mean, I do. But he's always had his students' welfare at heart, I'll give him that. Coming from a noble family like his, he's had his fair share of inner conflicts he's had to come to terms with. In the end, though, the man always seems to put aside his concerns about status and prioritize the students. Between the teachers and alumni, we're putting together an airtight defense against the society. We've opened up communication channels between this ship and the others. All that remains are our final preparations and contingency plans. Great, keep up the good work. So that's another page for Michael. I just want to check something. Hey, Reen, did you sleep well?
Today's the day. Come smile as the tears, the fighting will begin. I hope you're not going to tell me you couldn't sleep last night.
There's a thought. I slept like a baby.
I was not supposed to be there.
So the two of them end up, stop crying, Reen, it's rude. You're off in another world there, my friend.
I can't but notice how well connected you are, Reen. Did one of your connections send you to bed with a goodnight kiss, I wonder?
Something like that. Oh, well, is that so? I thought maybe you'd been inspired by the passion of a certain steamy couple, you see. Sorry to disappoint, but nope. Science must have noticed me watching them last night.
Wait, Olivia, are you talking about us right now?
Interpret my words as you will, my dear Shara. No matter what direction things go, I'm just glad they get along so well. Your Highness, I'd like to thank you for helping us make such precious memories last night. I'm looking forward to continuing to serve under your command in Operation Shining Steel.
The pleasure is all mine, Reem. Now that I've regained my composure, it's time to make our final war preparations. See to it that you can head into battle without any regrets. If you need anything, we'll be pitching in too.
Thanks a ton, both of you. Select Oliver and select Operation... Wait for Operation Begin.
To where shall our wings take flight?
Nowhere. Next up, third floor. We need to find Sydney and our side here. Oh, hi, Instructor Reem.
Hey, great weather we're having, huh?
Yeah. You sure are in a good mood, Sydney.
Too good, almost. It's starting to get irritating.
I thought you had a good night last night.
You know Ada from the main campus? Well, she and I ended up on the Ferris wheel, just the two of us, you know? It was kind of awkward at first, but after a while we got talking. I think we really clicked. I even got to see her smile for once. And I asked her if maybe we could do this again sometime after war. Guess what she said? I'll think about it. Yeah! Home run, am I right?
help me out here, Sydney. What's so great about that?
Read between the lines, Teach. She's basically saying the next time I can ask her out for real and she'll say yes!
You're reaching so far, I'm surprised you haven't fallen over.
Come on, Kurt, don't act like you don't know how this stuff works. You seemed pretty chilly with that Sally girl from Arkansas last night, though.
Oh, for real?
It's the first I've heard of it.
Yes, I went to the amusement park with her, but it wasn't a date. I was just there to escort her mother, that's all.
Really now? Because it looked to me like you two were hitting it off.
Oh?
Tell us more.
Yeah, this is juicy.
Hang in there, Kurt. Help me. What did I do? What did I do to get into this situation, damn it?
Victor!
I believe it's the first time we've been able to sit down and talk. How's your injury doing? I assume it won't be too much of a hindrance to a swordsman of your caliber.
Indeed. I'm still more than capable of cutting a path for the younger generation to follow. Just as my ancestor did 250 years ago.
Ah, so your time under a gnome's control allowed you to glimpse into your ancestors' memories, did it? The vice captain of the Eisenritter, as well as the witness to Leon's resurrection. Xian Arside's life ended in regret, did it not? Regret over the fact that he allowed those two to go stop the Vermilion Apocalypse on the final day of the War of the Lions.
Judging by what I experienced, I think so. For him, it was less about ending the war and more about the shame of failing to protect his lord and master. What's past his prologue? My daughter and her friends are already breaking free of history's shackles and creating a future for themselves.
I think we can both be grateful for that. Maybe honor the memory of our fallen friends by setting our enemies to join them.
I'll drink to that. We may be working separately, but I'm looking forward to fighting on the same side.
Aww.
So now we need to use the bath a bunch of times, apparently. For a chance happenings. Ghost! What? How can you wear it? What? Wait, how does this work? How are you wearing a towel? William! How does this even work?
Refreshing.
William! William! Well, we need to continue doing it. Olivia. Hi. Hi, Milliam. I still don't fully understand how Milliam's doing it, but that's very funny to me. Oh, Emma here. Or Celine's. I'm stupid.
How nice.
We just gotta keep doing it until we get a second person here. Olivier. How many different combinations of people am I gonna get at this rate? It says it's just random chance if you get the character. So I got really lucky, it seems, with Milliam. But there's another character that we can get an outfit for, apparently. Reen, could you stop putting us in the bath for... like, could you stop taking a bath for 5 minutes? You're going to waste all of our time preparing for just taking baths. For God's sakes, please.
What a relief.
No, still nothing. Rain, I swear to God, my skin is sloughing off at this rate. Come on, man. You can't just keep putting us in the bath like this. This is exhausting. I want more bath. I want more bath. One of these days, it's going to appear. I'm going to be wasting all of our preparation time just taking baths.
What a relief.
Come on. How low a random chance we talking here? I didn't even know Toa was a possibility. What?
What a relief.
Toa being closed. That's not the one I was supposed to get. It's probably better if I do it this way, so I'm not wasting as much time turning around. I didn't even know Toa could go. That's a new one. Oh, of course. We still haven't gotten it yet.
just keep put the character.
How nice.
Imagine the characters actually got progressively more and more exhausted. They just taking a bath. You see one of the guys like floating face down in the water.
Ah, what a relief.
I'm about to click on the name, on like the blinked out name here to see whose bathrobe I'm supposed to be getting here. Is it? Hang on, I should just do it right now.
Talking about.
Roselia. Okay. It says Roselia here. We can get Roselia's outfit. Can you even change her outfits? Is that true?
Oh, that's what
Hang
I'm
on.
talking about.
Can you even change her outfit? Apparently you can change Victor's too. What? Don't like it. You can change so many character stuff. What the hell? Even Ghost Millium! Ghost Millium! Don't exactly understand how that one's working, but I'll take it. Please let her have a body in the future games. Don't let her die after the end of this game, please. I'm still scared that they're going to kill her. That, like, for real. But surely... Considering the way that she exists, surely... Maybe... whoa, they're in!
Whew, felt pretty
Finally,
good.
we can get out of here. Jesus Christ, that took too long. We can use the training room to fight more Sleipnir units that are upgraded, but I'll do that probably in my own time considering they're usually weak. And even if they're not weak, I can set the very easy mode, which... Well, you know. Second floor. We need to speak to Rex, Tatiana, Freddy, and Margarita. Give me a second here.
Okay.
Sorry. I was getting a message from a family and they needed a picture of something. But thankfully, the picture they needed was of something that's on my desk. What was I doing? Talking to Margarita.
Oh, Reen, what am I supposed to do?
Margarita, what are you doing here?
This is precisely what I'm trying to determine, Reen. I'm torn as to which body type I should don today. How can I best serve Operation Shining Steel? Oh, it's truly vexing.
If she really just choose the way she wants to look?
I simply never decide my own. I implore you, Reen, as a fellow representative of Thors, which form do you think I should take?
Why me? I don't... Let me think about it. I'm gonna take some time. Why can you swap? Wait, I need to see this. Her custom-dyed food lets Margarita change her build, but no matter her form, she'll always be a beautiful and true friend. She's an anomaly. I don't understand. And she scares me. We need to find Freddy. And Tatiana. Tatiana is a character we need to find. Oh, this is a surprise. It's like a literature club reunion.
You're right. It's no mere coincidence. I finally convinced these two to go along with my plan.
Dare I even ask?
Dorothy wants to publish a literary magazine, and for us to contribute. After the war is over, of course.
Oh, it's actually a lot more wholesome than I was expecting.
It's really an honor that you even think of including me. Don't be so modest, Tatiana. I've read your work. Don't worry, Tatiana. I will guide you through the forest of self-doubt and into the plains of true maidenhood. Just believe. Dorothy, thank you so much. I'll do my best. Oh dear.
I can already tell you two are going to make a firm, formidable team.
And that's not all. Having Emma on staff will be a great boon naturally, but Tatiana says she can get Ash to contribute some poetry as well. With all of us working together, we'll take Erebonian literature culture to new heights.
You're even roping Ash into it? This really is going to be something. Jesus Christ. Oh god, no. Rex. And Monk.
Hey, Irene, you're just in time.
Thing you listening to?
Does this have something to do with the plan?
You know what? The only thing better than group support from one Thor's train is ground support from 2 of them. So I set up a connection with the Ark Royal over in East Erebonia. That way we can coordinate with each other on Operation Shine Steel.
The Ark Royale? Isn't that where all the other alumni... Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is Klein. Courageous 2. Do you copy? Klein? As in captain of the swimming club? I already joined the intelligence division after graduation, but... Klein! Is that you, Reen? Wow, it's been ages, huh? A lot's happened on our end since then, but we've managed to find our footing again at any rate. Now we're gonna get with Instructor Beatrix. She's letting me take command of the Ark Royale.
Good to hear from you. Looks like the link's working perfectly.
Yep, and thanks to Klein, we've managed to get some good misdirection going on in the information side of things. We're getting in touch with Instructor Makarov and the others to make some final checks on the plan.
This whole operation's about as Brill's class. We've been making good progress in our preparation for some time now. All that's left to do is roll up our sleeves and finish things up.
Hebel, and Claire too! Oh, wrong guy. Fidelia! Other than those who handle the Savanza sold up maintenance and piloting. Honestly, we've gone about as good of a lineup as we could possibly get here. I can see the same for our supply chain. You could just leave the dying card to me.
I'll be coming along as well, so there's no need to worry.
Yo! Nice to know we can count on you. We're here Lenan too, by the way. We'll make sure to divert their attention on land. We spent all this time polishing our skills after all. Can't let a chance to put them on display pass us by. It's nice to get ourselves transferred to the same course now that we're all army civilians. Wickham and I will break their ranks like hooves against the hardened soil. I don't remember anyone's voice. Friedel, Logan, Stefan, and Lambert. You really made it.
Don't forget about us too.
We'll take care of things on the surface for you. Those graduates gotta stick together, after all. We'll back you up with everything we've got. Not just for Erebonia, but the future of the world itself. You can count on us. We're gonna make it through this together.
Castor, Maka, Paula, and Colette too. Thank you, all of you. We'll leave it all in your guys' hands. Let's do this, everyone. Yeah.
Imperial Chronicle and Crossfield Times just published a special joint issue, hot off the presses. You should be able to find a copy at any general store. You might want to get one fast. Between you and me, we slipped this one right up by his sensors. Figure they'll be pulling it off the shelves as soon as they realize.
I can't believe you got published. Guess this is your official response?
Hell yeah, I want to show people that the pen really is mightier than the sword. With the curse getting stronger and stronger, I don't know how much good it'll do. That doesn't mean we can't stop the fight in the good fight. We're in this till the end, Reen.
Nice. Besides this time, we need to find... Where's Freddy? Freddy! Freddy! Freddy!
Gotta say, I'm impressed. It's been a while since anyone asked me to make this. It's probably the most bare dish in my repertoire. It takes some getting used to. Most people, well, they tend to pass out when they try it for the first time. It's healthy and all, but I usually say for hardcore survivalists.
I'm up, Brian. If it will help me grow, I'll finish every last bite. Same here. As a son of the Empire, shouldn't be picky about his food.
Well said. Bring it on, Freddy.
Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. Brace yourself for the ultimate gastronomic experience, made from only the most magical ingredients and laying bitterness on bitterness. Behold, the Freddy Special! Show me your determination to fight your way through the taste explosion at the end of the tunnel.
What exactly are these three doing? Whatever it is, it looks like they're all prepared to see it through to the bitter end.
This one's on me, instructor. If you bring the ingredients, I can start producing these en masse. If your palate's not using this kind of flavor, you may end up paying for most stimulation. Now come on, try some.
Taste of courage?
Hope you like it. But even though it's one of the best dishes I've whipped up, and I don't say that lightly, it's far from perfection. We gotta keep winning so I don't run dry of ingredients to mix up some new exciting recipes. Good luck to you. I'll be doing everything I can now, food or otherwise.
Appreciate it, Freddy.
You've got good taste.
Come again.
Come on. You've got good taste.
Restores 10,000 HP and 75 CP. Jeez, oh Pete. It requires that
a bit of every other ingredient, but that's really good.
Come on, give it a try.
Give it a try.
Come on, give it a try.
Give it a try. Oh, you can talk to... If you talk to Muse, you can fight her in front of the particular meaning of the 4 houses. Yeah, we just need Patrick to make it a full set. We got together to go over what we know about our different regions and how the war is likely to affect them, as well as how each ought to proceed should the war drag on longer than expected. I see. Really sorry for putting that burden on your collective shoulders. To be fair, these two are already in positions where they'll have to be governing their territory, but I'll accept the apology, sure. The fate of the entire world is in the balance here. We can't afford to leave anything to chance. The world needs more knights than yesterday. It's a good reminder of what we're fighting for. You're right. We'll definitely make it through this. Yeah! You're gonna play in Plum Party. Anything new that we can get? Oh, new gear, but...
Come on, wanna buy something?
Emma's alt color hat.
I got some good stuff. I got some good stuff.
I'm hitting the wrong buttons,
wanna
man.
Buy something? Wanna
Great.
buy something? Wanna buy something?
You wanna buy some? Wanna buy some? I'll probably hold off on upgrading gear for now. Again, I'll probably do that on my own time, potentially. I should get everything set up.
Alright there.
Special joint issue. Yellow hair Millium.
Hope to see ya again.
Hope to see you again.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I want to know something. How much, Okay.
Well, well.
I hate
Not bad
this
at all.
I hate this freaking game. Rather, I hate Cold Steels 3 and 4. You wanna know why I hate them? Because Vange Masters. Vange Masters is gonna give us extra AP if we win it. Whatever. First off, I want to go see Milliam Martinez. This is where you were.
Yep. Enjoying some quality family time with sisters. I suppose I can't deny that label anymore.
Absolutely not.
Aw, you're finally starting to be more honest with your feelings. I'm so proud of you, Tilly. I may not be able to touch you in astral form, but you still deserve a reward for that. Hug time. You know, if you're ever lonely, I'd be happy to go take a nap with you in the break room. Why would I ever want that?
They're so much closer now. It's like they're regular sisters. It's heartwarming, really.
You know, Milliam, you've adjusted to your new form fairly quickly. It actually seems like you're enjoying it. Well, I can do some pretty cool stuff. I mean, now I can fly around with you even without Lammy, and press through walls and stuff, too.
If anything, she probably prefers being a ghost because she can screw around more. Jesus Christ. Help. Valley!
Master Mint, you did an admirable job with my maintenance while I was unable to speak. You have my gratitude.
You're welcome, Val. It's been fun watching you get so much cooler over time.
Likewise. Though I'm afraid we must face the facts. This may well be goodbye. Even if we succeed in defeating the Ebon Knight, I doubt I will ever be the same afterward. It is likely that my Awakener and I will...
Nope, sorry, Val. Can't let you talk like that. Reen's gonna be fine, and you're gonna be just fine, and you both have to come back. Because you're my friend. The friends don't just leave each other.
You are correct. Friends do not just leave each other. I will hold off on my goodbyes.
Had no idea Valmar and Mint talked about this kind of stuff.
Wow. You heard all that too, huh? Looks like they're finished up their last maintenance session. They've both come so far.
Celine, are you crying?
No, it's just dusty in here.
My cement really has no equal.
I can agree with that. Thanks again, Valmar. We're all counting on you.
We might call on you from the surface. If that happens, please lend us your strength. You can count on me. Oh. Ordine. Crow, Professor Schmidt. I introduced you two, but I imagine you already know each other pretty well thanks to Ordine. And what of it? This is blunt as ever. I went to a lot of trouble to get this dab for you. Would it kill you to show a little gratitude? That Draken prototype would never have gotten finished if it wasn't for us. Right, Ordine? You weren't always so adept, Crow. You had no small amount of trouble learning to handle me when I first awakened. As that is to imagine, it does make sense. As I told you before, it's really Franz who deserves the credit for designing these Panzer Soldat. Bringing someone else's project over the finish line really does very little for me. Right now, my true interest lies in the link between Divine Knight and Awakener. If we could harness the link, establish that connection with other machines, we could usher in a new era of technological advancement. And that's where you come in, Armbrust. I'll be expecting more link data from your attack on the Imperial Fortress. I won't hold my breath, but if possible, I'd like you to deliver in person. It's more efficient that way. I'd rather not waste time having to recover it. I like that too. That's a tall order, Professor. As I said, this is a matter of efficiency, not of sentiment. That includes you too, Schwarzer. I need all the data I can get. Alright, I'll do what I can. It's about the nicest exchange I could have expected of Professor Schmidt.
Professor Schmidt has a complicated personality, but he does not appear to be a cold or unemotional person. You and Crow sure are blessed when it comes to the people around you. I'm avoiding it too much.
Okay. Okay. I get it. Move to the deck. Oh god. You know what? I'm probably just gonna let myself fail. Hey Stark, what's up? You seem a little preoccupied.
It's Directorine. I guess I do, huh? It's just that Crow's got this big battle ahead of him. I'm not sure what I should say. My mind's drawing a blank. It's super frustrating.
Stark.
Finally got to see him again. Just when I was thinking I might be able to repay him for all he's done for me, this happens. I know very well that most people never get chances like this. It's just that our time here feels a little too short, you could say.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Instructor.
I shouldn't bother you with this.
Hey now, Stark. You know you don't have to worry about that kind of thing for me. Sorry. I heard that Crow really took you under his wing. Taught you to have a sharp eye, schooled you in games, that sort of thing. So if one were to describe your relationship, it's really more like a teacher and student dynamic, isn't it? You said you wanted to repay him, so wouldn't it be great to show your teacher how much his protege has grown?
Show him, huh? I think I know what you mean, Instructor. Now that I think about it, I haven't challenged him to a match of anything since we reunited. Honestly, any time I've ever won against him was purely due to pure luck. Ability hasn't been a factor in the slightest. And the more I think about it, the more it just gnaws at me.
Hey, I hear you. Here's an idea. Why not channel that frustration into a round of Vantage Masters? I'm sure Crow would be game.
You know, it's not a bad idea. Plus, I do have some things I'd like to tell him.
Does that mean you're in?
Yeah, if he's up for it, then I'm ready anytime. And given that you're here, I appreciate if you observe the match. If you have time, would you mind sticking around and watching?
Stark invite Crow to play around. Go down the
Sorry for the suddenness, Crow.
Seriously, what's going on?
Can't believe you managed to get Reen here. What are you playing at, Stark?
Yeah, is this to make sure Crow doesn't cheat or something?
Oh, whoa, who you calling a cheater? No, I just meant... actually... Wait, what the hell? You were kidding! Enough messing around, you two. It's not often I get to compete against you, so I'd like to little wager to... I have a little wager I'd like to place. I was thinking Instructor Reen could be the witness.
So that's why I'm here.
So what do you want? You remember that set of playing cards I got from you, Crow? The antique ones? I'm thinking of putting them up for grabs, if I lose, that is. Oh, God. Been taking good care of them for me. I got those from my grandfather way back when, you know. I see. Why is the fire alarm going off? That's the set I found and gave back to Stark. They really were precious to him. After he lost them, he searched frantically until I finally returned them. Why now? It's not like they're important to you anymore, right? That's right. This set is still a priceless treasure in my eyes. I see. So Stark's putting up the deck. You gotta demand something of equal value from me, yeah? Right. If I win, you have to do what I say, and I mean anything. Someone's looking pretty confident. Don't see why not, then. Can't give what I don't got, after all. Just don't ask for anything impossible. Crow. I'm more than aware of your situation. It's fine by me. Alright, we got a bed in place, gentlemen. We haven't gotten together since you were a little punk, yeah? Right? Games, cards, dice, coins. Pretty sure I'd tell you billiards and darts, too. Your grandfather occasionally taught the both of us, remember? You bet I do. So Crow was both an upperclassman and a teacher to you? Nah, but enough about way back when. We don't have all day, so let's get this party started. Fine by me. Good luck, Crow. Alright, I'll be watching over the game then. You know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm going to look up, Cold Steel 4 Showdown. This was called Showdown, right? Showdown of the decade. Showdown of the decade. There are literally no guides on it. Oh god.
All right, game on.
I don't know. I don't know. What just happened? Good music though, I will say that.
I'm just kind of playing defensively, I guess. I guess I can do... I don't know. Okay. I don't know. How is this the most difficult thing? I don't know. I hate Advantage Masters, man. Oh, screw this.
How about you try getting good?
I don't care. Proceed as if having won. That's the game then. And it looks like Stark's won. I made it through somehow. Damn, I thought I was good at VM. Never even considered the possibility of losing. No excuses. You won fair and square, Stark. Damn, you got really good, kid. Crow, come on. I'm already 17. I'm not kidding anymore. Guess so. So, what do you want from me, huh? Have you decided, Stark? Yeah, I decided before we started. Crow, I want you to treat Instructor Reen and me to a meal. Huh? Just trying to figure out what you want. That's no problem. Also, I want to eat in Jirai. It has to be after the war ends. No, when we bring the war to an end. I'll be looking forward to it, Crow. Oh shit. That's, Stark, I thought I made it clear you shouldn't ask for the impossible. Why? Can't hear you, dude. Speak up. Why the hell have you written yourself off like this already? That's not the Crow I know. You're always telling me to face what comes, to never give up. Those were your words, Crow. These past 10 years could have changed who you are fundamentally. So are those just a
pretty words you throw out for other people, and you just give up when it comes to your own challenges?
Stark. Yeah, I believe I gotta hear this from you, but you're right.
I know that what I'm asking for is impossible. It's so frustrating. I don't want to see you like this. What I want to see is a crow who never gives up. One who keeps fighting until the very end.
Stark, thanks. I get what you're saying, loud and clear. You're right. I talked the talk, but I wasn't walking. I'll make you that promise, then. Once we end this war, I'll take you to my favorite place in Jirai. You can eat as much as you want. Seriously, you can eat until you puke if you want.
Thanks, Crow.
Well, why am I coming too? That's a sacrifice. I don't know what'll happen to me after everything's over, either. Maybe Crow's not the only one that gave up. Well, if Crow's serious about making good on this promise, then I'll follow through too.
That's right, Instructor. It'll be the three of us in Jirai. And don't you forget.
Yeah. Odin Gem. I don't care if I get the additional 2 AP. I just didn't care. Whatever. It's over with.
Tell me of your... Well, not bad at all.
Thankfully, there's still going to be like one or a few more side quests that we can do, so we'll easily get the AP we need to get the max rank, whatever. Anyways, now we got a couple things we can do in the Sutherlands. First off, go to Aaron's Hot Spring with whoever your love interest is. Go to the Fairy Spring. So for us, that'd be Elisa. Elisa! Yo!
I gotta say, this is a tad embarrassing.
Yeah, looks like they already set us up, huh? But since we're here and all, I'm not saying that's a continuation of last night or anything.
Reen. Oh, hey, Reen!
Milliam.
Milliam?
And Roselia?
What are you guys doing here?
You said we'd be on our own here.
Well, Granny Rose clued me in about this hot spring. And I'm not the type to turn down a good time, so I have to be teleported here. Consider that the first and last time I ever let you call me Granny. At any rate, I thought it'd be a pity if she never got to experience our marvelous hot spring. Hence, I brought her along. I hope it's not too inconvenient for you. Yeah, look at you two, Reen and Lisa. It just feels right. I'm happy for you guys.
Thanks, Milliam. Well, it's good to see you, Milliam. And thank you, Rosalia. It's nice of you to squeeze this in while you're so busy.
It was hardly any trouble. Oh, what are you waiting for? It's hot soak time. Euthys, you're jumping in as well, right?
You wouldn't have it any other way, would you? Fine, fine.
Yippee!
Everyone had a wonderful time. Milliam and Rosalia returned to ship while the rest resumed their mission.
Milliam.
Next up,
Tell me if you're... Well, not bad at all.
I don't know what the max Thor's Unity score you need is. Loki! You guys are pretty high-spirited. Hold on to that.
This'll be a good fishing spot.
No. We need to go to the general store here.
Here you're going to enter the Imperial Fortress. Even if there's no way to stop the rivalries at this point, I'm sure you'll still have to push yourself to do the impossible. I'm concerned about what you'll have to face. Just in case, take this.
There's no ordinary accessory, Aroy. Are you sure you want to give us this?
There's no point in hoarding it now that things have reached this point. I've been giving various things to the witches heading out of the village too. It's a small price to pay for stopping the end of the world. We stand at a great crossroads, but it's always been those with great strength who trot that path. Stay strong and come home safe.
We will, I promise.
Thank you for the gift. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Anything of intrigue? Anything of intrigue?
so much hair. Hair. Next up, we can go to St. Arc and go to the Marquis family mansion. I do not like the music. That is very terrifying. Fiona, Marquis.
First Imperial Fortress, and now that strange building needs to be a great forest. These are ill omens indeed. The Chancellor truly is determined to change the world, isn't he?
Yeah, in the worst possible way.
The Marquis has done what he can to keep the panic from spreading, but there's no way to prevent it entirely. I want to do something to help out too. That's why I decided to hold a concert in Cathedral Square.
Concert? It's the idea to use music to open up people's hearts.
Yes, you mentioned it before, but I only really understood just how effective music could be after my part in the Ark and Seal performance. Isn't how we can ease the influence of the curse, if only a little.
I shall be lending Miss Craig my full support. I've already reached out to Count Altheim and secured the services of some top-notch musicians. We're getting around the censors by calling it a morning concert to express our hopes for the Emperor's swift recovery.
Thank you so much, Your Lordship.
I ought to be the one thanking you, my dear, for this and for delivering the message from your father.
Right. I'm really sorry it couldn't have been better news.
Please, my dear, don't speak of it. Putting others first in times such as these takes a lot of courage, and that, young lady, you possess. As does every participant in your Operation Shining Steel. All I can offer you is a sincere wish for your success. I will be praying to Adios to keep you safe.
Thank you. Okay, that gives an extra page for Fiona. Next up, we want to go to the cathedral here. And talk to the Archbishop.
I heard about it from second in command of the Grossritter. You're going to head into that thing they call the Imperial Fortress, aren't you?
Right. The operation starts today at noon.
In that case, please take this.
A Zerum capsule.
This is something very precious.
I believe that you can find a hopeful future for all of us. This is all I can do for you, but I pray that the light of hope will be along the paths you tread.
Thank you, Archbishop Ramson. We'll use this carefully. Next up, go to Dreckner Fortress. I feel like I should have Elliot. Can I change my party? I need to... No. Damn it. Go to Cray just for a second. I feel like I need to have Elliot with me. Sorry, Crow. Out of the party. They're preparing.
Hey, you!
Damn, looks like I've been spotted.
Hey, no need to look so worried. General Craig told us all about you. Lieutenant Colonel Neihart recently got back from Crossville, too. A certain someone stopped by, too, if you want to stop by and say hi.
Certain someone? I can only think of one person that would visit my dad at a time like this. I'll see him. Hmm? God. Zex! I should have brought freaking Kurt then. General Zex, I was not aware of your arrival.
I saw Mateus last night and then headed down, meeting Neihart around dawn. I took this opportunity to have a chat with Craig too, before returning to Juno. I'm delighted to see you as well, Neihart. I intend to drive earlier. Excuse my tardiness.
Just a guess, but did you come all the way here to discuss the Imperial Fortress in Heimdall and those spires appearing all over?
No, I heard about that already from the government. We've already been told that they're not matters the military need to concern itself with. The government itself has referred to them as our ultimate weapon in the war against Calvert, though I find it hard to believe. However, many Erebonians, civilians and soldiers alike, have taken them at their word.
I was worried that might happen. The curse of Erebonia is intensifying and spreading over wider, isn't it?
What I've come to discuss is, in a way, even more serious than that. It's about the second phase of Operation Jormungandr, which starts today.
So it's already time.
It's been decided the 4th Armored Division will move to the front line via Liberl. In the event that Liberl tries to impede our progress, we're to overcome the opposition by force. The 3rd Armored Division leaves Juneau at noon, moving out to Northumbria. We will cross Rimifia, join the Vanguard troops, and invade Carvard.
Lieutenant Colonel Muir told us that that would be the plan.
Using both trump cards at once. Do not take any chances with this one.
I suspect my brother had a hand in drafting this plan too.
Without a doubt, Cassius has foreseen that we'd be moving troops through his country. The only unknown factor now is how much resistance we'll meet. I estimate that at least a few 100,000 lives may be lost before we even reach Calvard's borders. Of course, we'll do what we can to avoid involving civilians, but if they will attack us first, we can only hope the Bracer Guild, in cooperation with the Radiant Wings, will be able to prevent anything tragic from happening. Class 7, both old and new, our hopes are pinned on you. I trust you knew this is coming. And now we ask you to quell this wildfire of war before it scorches everything in its path. You are the Radiant Wings, the Lions of Doors. You are Class 7. If you cannot rise to this challenge, no one else will.
We don't turn away from those who need us. I knew it'll come down to us, but that's fine. I'll go beyond my call of duty as a wish to fight the spread of darkness. I'll do what I can to stop any more tragedies caused by my family's weapons.
May you go with Adios' blessing, all of you. Elite, I've heard about your contribution to Arkanceal's performance in Crossbell. You become a capable fighter and found yourself some capable, reliable allies. Breen, it falls to you to put Osborne's ambitions in check.
Thank you, Father. We won't disappoint you, sir. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff. I think we might go ahead and end it here for today. I'm probably not going to do too much farming. I might just... I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you all later. Peace.